ニューストリームスタート。PS、スタートタイマー。
Vivid Horse 42,555 has claimed first. Congrats. Son of Tragedy is second, maybe.
Son of Tragedy says hi chat.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
countdown timer is over. Stream will start momentarily.
Hello. I think it said that our ads are over, but if they're not, sorry. I wanted to wait for them to end, but I went back to the sorry, the 3-minute ads because yeah. I know it's a pain in the butt. I really do. I really apologize, but yeah, I set it at 3 minutes, and I don't know how many ads they shove into that, but they should all fit within 3 minutes. But yeah, Twitch is a little stupid when it comes to that. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Much better. Ads are done. Oh, good, good. I'm glad they're done. But yeah, congrats, Vivid, on getting first, and thank you for being here. Tragedy, I hope you're doing well as well. Happy Thursday. It's only one more day of the week, right? Um, so the funny thing is the other day, Safty found he's because he's been joking about the croissant thing. So he found one of those rolls from the Pillsbury Doughboy, that stuff at the supermarket, and he bought it and we made it. But then it's like, well, I guess the preservatives inside of those doesn't agree with me because my entire body is covered in, well, it's all red. It's a little bumpy, but it's mostly itchy. So something in them does not agree with me. And yeah, it's been a bit miserable. I haven't slept in the last 2 days. Because yeah, whatever's in them does not agree with me. And that's a lot of preservatives in general, and wheat. Wheat also doesn't agree with me. It was my stupid idea to even eat them. I shouldn't even have eaten them. I had my reservations. I looked at them and I'm like, they smell good when they're cooking, so you're like, okay, now I'm hungry. Yeah, I had an allergic reaction basically. But I just, you know, when they're cooking, they smell good, right? And then when they come out of the oven, they're really smelling good. And then you're just looking at them like, okay, 1 shouldn't hurt, 2 shouldn't hurt. Yeah, they do apparently. So I've been dealing with that, and that's why I was a little late. I haven't been sleeping well. I can't. I just, yeah, my whole body's just rebelling against me, really. So yeah, that's been my last few days. At least Wednesday I didn't have to stream, so I could recover a bit. But today it's still bad, and yeah, I'm hoping that it all gets better eventually. But yeah. Anyway, I made some changes with my layout. I on my logo, I changed up a couple colors. I moved around some of the stuff. It's not really that big of a deal, but I got rid of the old one, the animated one, and then I changed a little bit of the chat so that it doesn't go disappear after. I mean, it disappears after like 10 minutes, but it used to be like it would all just disappear within I think it was a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the game screen now and just start playing. I left off partway through Furina's quest, so I'm gonna finish that up today, hopefully. And then just run around and try to complete more of my map, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So thank you for being here, and I hope you guys are having fun in Genshin if you play it. And I hope everybody got Farina that wanted her. I didn't really want her, but I did because everybody's talking about, because you know she is the Archon of Fontaine, so she's got to be good, right? I haven't logged in, so I guess there was an issue with Charlotte's. Oh, okay, with her 4th constellation, so we got 100 Primo gems I guess for that. So yay, I guess that's fun. Or currencies. It's not even enough to get one pull though, so it's just like, sure, okay, that's great. Everybody's all like, yay, we get 100, and then I'm like, you know, that's not even enough to get one pull, right? Oh, okay, I still have 3 hours left on that. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Shishi_Sasi has tripped and dropped their bamboo cuttings.
Oh, Shishi, hello. I'm resisting, I'm resisting. You pulled the bamboo? What? How did I pull the bamboo? Wait, how do you pull a bamboo? Oh, it's that mode. Okay, I was like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go back here because I was too tired to even bother last time. So I want to see what this is about. There was like, I didn't understand. Hey, Race. Found us. Wait, what? Coming in from the top rope. I don't. What? Hey, Race. How are you? Welcome back. My body's hating me right now. So.
All right, I am unbeatable.
Mario. Oh,
Probably
this is more
shouldn't say
recent.
that
You just
yet,
did
but-
this. Yay.
Okay. Fudge. I'm not timing this correctly. I'm like,
Someone
no,
made a
no,
clip
fuck
of this.
me. God damn it.
Or did you make a clip of that, Raised? Thank you for being here. WWE. Oh, I don't.
メリ
Yeah,
ジ
if
ー
you
ヌはフォ
haven't
ンテーヌ
followed
が
Race
誇る
yet,
美しき
he
生命体だ。
plays a lot of variety
彼
games.
女方とは
We
良い
met him
関係
playing
を
Magic
築
the
くといい。
Gathering, or Safety met
決
him.
して傷つけたり
And
しない
he's a
よう
very charismatic, funny streamer, and highly recommended if you want some entertaining one-liners. Because he has some really wild one-liners that come out of his mouth sometimes, which are really fun and entertaining. So yeah, totally recommend him. And his new model is amazing. WWE reference. I haven't seen WWE since it was called WWF. And that was like in the 80s. So I have not seen any wrestling
水
since
の味
then.
は実に幽怨な
And
趣を
I
持つ
didn't even really watch it because out
モンド
of
の
my
水は
own
清く澄んでいて
リュウ
へ
volition.
の水は後味
I
が
watched
長
it
く続く
because there was a girl in my
稲妻の
neighborhood
水は深
that
みがあ
forced me
り
to watch it.
ス
So,
メールの水は複雑で
because she
じっ
was,
くりと舌で味わう必要
I
がある
think I've
のだ
mentioned that I grew up with a lot of people that were in the neighborhood that were like, we can only be friends when you're at my house. Don't talk to me at school because you know, I don't want to get bullied basically. I don't want to get bullied, or they don't want to get teased, or they don't want to associate with the weird Asian girl, or you know, the chink at school. So I was only friends with her and at her house. So yeah, it was one of those. Oh hey, there's a bug up here. I didn't know they have bugs down here. I'm updating Overwatch 2 since friends wanted to get back into it because they pulled out with the K-pop group. K-pop group? K-pop? Not me, I would never document my fan. No, that was cute. That was funny, right? Oh, where'd it go? K-pop? Overwatch and K-pop. Now they're really getting desperate, aren't they? I don't like any Blizzard games anymore, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, him. Okay. Oh, you're back. Well, so am I. At the institution, I heard my brief report. I was asked to assess the area and suitability as a quality development training ground, alongside conducting my retrieval work. Usually it's League that has a hold on the K-pop groups, but I see they need the attention. I didn't even know that because I don't really follow anything with that League of Legends game. I don't know anything about that game. I don't know anything about those games, sorry. Maybe because I don't like competitive games, so that could be why. This all feels very familiar. Somehow I remember that there was a period of time when our administrative officer was very big on getting everyone to do driving or do diving training as well. I personally think that it's all rather pointless, but work is work, I suppose. And a mission is a mission. Not to mention how this place is rather strange, I mean unique. It's only competitive if you have that chat enabled. But what do you mean? You're still fighting against other people. That's competitive, isn't it? With or without chat. Chat just makes it toxic. I think. At least that's from my experiences. I mean, you're still beating up other players. I don't like those kind of. That to me is competitive though. As such, I've placed a few replica anchors in the area. Don't worry, they're just dummies. They're 100% safe. If you disable the chat, are they real people or just NPCs? They're still real people, Shishi. I don't like that take, honestly. I know you're probably joking, but I don't like the take that anybody on the other side of a computer screen is a fake person, because a lot of people, I notice a lot of younger people especially, they've come to a point where they disassociate themselves from anything online to where they think everything on there is fake. And then if they play, if they just end up treating everybody like they're disposable and not real. And I just recently had to deal with that. It's like I'm really tired of being treated like I know I'm just an anime character on here, but I'm a real person with real feelings and real stuff that I'm going through right now, and I don't like being told that it doesn't matter. It happened in the past. Just move on. I don't like those type of things because that's not how people heal, and that's not how people are, and that's not how humans are. So I don't like the dissociation. Sorry. Hey, Alien, welcome back. I know, like I said, I know you're probably joking, Shishi, but I don't like that mentality at all. I don't. That's why I don't participate in those games. I don't like fighting against other actual. I don't like hurting anybody else. But I know I know that's like a very unpopular stance, which is fine. Don't worry, they're just dummies. They're 100% safe. Replica anchors in the area? I think that's more on how they're raised. No, I don't think so. Because remember, I know I say I'm eternally 17, but when things started being online, I was already in my late 20s. I know there's a huge difference between the online world, like when MMOs were just starting up, and I'm talking about like late 90s. Like EverQuest 1 and stuff like that. People still treated people like humans for a while. And that degraded really fast and really badly in World of Warcraft. At the very, very beginning of World of Warcraft, it was actually a decent place, and now it's not. It really isn't. It's really how people see. Like they see you as your avatar on the screen. They don't see you as a human being. No, I saw it earlier. She was just bringing up that, as a joke, like saying if you disable chat, then are they real people or just NPCs? And I know he's just being silly, but there are actual people that literally do that. They treat everybody online like they don't matter and they're not actual human beings, and that's not true. Everybody has feelings. Oh no. And I'm not saying that you are that person, Shishi. I know you have a big heart and you are a caring person, but I'm just saying there are actual people that really do treat others like they are just NPCs. There's just the dissociation between interacting online than interacting in person. That's all. And then I'm just saying from an old person standpoint, that's how it comes off, and that's what I see. Yeah, you got a lot of those things. Yeah, he's a Wiggly collector. His Wiggly's adorable, and once I can free up, once my sub frees up, I'm gonna go sub at Reese because I love his little Wiggly. Safty's already subbing over there. Like we allot ourselves one sub every month, so that's what I'm doing. I love his little wiggly. It's so cute. Yeah. Who did yours though? Raised, who did yours? And I need to redo mine because yeah, I need to have mine redone. It's like 2 years old, and I've been in contact with the person that originally did it, but I don't know. I need to figure out something. And I'm also gonna be replacing Safdie's Wiggly because that's been there for two. Like I said, those Wigglies have been there for. They were my very first animated emotes 2 years ago, and so I need to update my Wiggly, and also I'm going to replace Safdie's with the glow stick one. I'm gonna replace his with a glow stick one. He's gonna use his obviously on his channel. He's gonna still have his on his channel. But I really like your little Wiggly, Raced. It's so cute. I know I know a lot of people on Twitch that sub just to collect Wigglies. And they have like this huge collection of them. And I guess Race is one of them. But yeah, I got a Wiggly. I don't even know what they were back then. But somebody's like, you should get a Wiggly too. And I'm like, what's a Wiggly? And I'm like, oh, they're kind of cute. And I know they're like Pokemon related or something, but I didn't know that at the time because I don't follow Pokemon stuff. But wow, you do have a lot. Oh my goodness. I love the Wiggly Forever. That one is cute. Isn't that the original? Who made the original Wiggly? Bodega Rat? I don't know. I think it's something like that anyway. Yeah, I can get that. Oh, that's a whole lot of Wiggly. I know, aren't they cute? I decided to do the stretches that Shaolin monks do in the Shaolin Temple Never Again. Uh-oh! How bad are they? Some of the stretches they do are very advanced. Oh, I bet. Some of them look like, I remember seeing some that you have to be like a Cirque du Soleil acrobat to do that. Yeah, no. I can't even do, I mean, I've never been able to do splits or do any kind of, like where they lift their legs up straight. No, I can't do any of that. Like if you weren't doing them from a young, well, of course, yes, because you need to work at your bones and your flexibility as a kid because that's when you're most flexible, when they kind of lock into place after I think your teenage years. So yeah, no, never gonna happen. But at least I can bend forward. It's really funny when I have Safty stretch with me. He can't even fold himself in a 90-degree angle. Poor guy. He can't. He's not flexible at all. Like he can't. When you sit down, he can't bend forward from there. I feel bad for the 4-year-old and the 10. Wait, why do you feel bad? I mean, they probably don't feel what we feel. Gotta break down the muscle. After you could touch. No, he can't. He can't touch his toes. And he's on a call right now at work. I think he just saw the Wigglies and that's why he did an emote back. But yeah, he's on a work call right now. He's been on calls like all week. Like constant calls, and it's really annoying because he's doing the job of other people. Like he's doing their job, and I'm just like, can you not? I wish they would stop dumping more work on him. I mean, they hired those guys to do their job. Why does Safety have to do their job for them? Anyway, I can rant another whole stream on that because it really upsets me that he has to do the job of other people and be underpaid at the same time. But that's corporate America, right? They get a lot of booze. A booze? A booze? What are boobs? Or huh? Like, you mean like abuse? I bet. No, I'm not saying that it's anything less or anything like shy of that. I'm just saying that at 4 years old you'd be more flexible than somebody that's like, double the age or even actually even older, like maybe in their teenage years. So I'm not saying it's easy training. I'm just saying at that age at least they can manipulate their bodies and not feel the pain. Okay, to a point. I mean, obviously, if they're getting beat, then no, then never mind. Anyway, retrieve all the anchors inside the building within a time limit. Oh God, I hate time limit stuff. but I'll give it a try. Retrieve all the anchors inside the building within the time limit. Wait, what? What am I doing? I didn't know what I signed up for. Oh, this? Okay. Are they throughout this whole place or just there? I don't know. Has anybody else done this? Speed run? No, no, wait, why? I hate time things. They make me really anxious, but I don't understand what I need to do. Okay. Are they... What the... Are they only within this area? I think it's just looking for those anchors around the place. But this place is humongous! Look! This place is huge. There's another level. This is not just the only level. So it's like, what exactly did they mean by level? A new level hide and seek, I guess. No idea. Oh, there's another. Wait. It's below? Oh, it's below. Okay. That's not fair. Yeah, there's multiple layers of places. See, this goes down even further. And I don't know if this counts because it doesn't actually tell you like where. Wait, this goes down up? Oops. I don't know what to do. Time's a-ticking. Wait, I'm back to where... Wait, no, that's where I... Okay. That's the way out. So, is it down here? No, I just went down here, didn't I? Okay, I'm really confused. I didn't look this up. Maybe I should have looked this up beforehand. I'm going at this really blind. Yeah, that's where I jumped down originally. This one I did not jump down, right? Wait. Okay, I'm really confused. Replica anchors. I went down already. I jumped down there. Yeah, this one I jumped down already. It's like... The other one was down there. This one goes up. We just went up this. Oh, maybe not.
僕を称えよう。ポーズお願いします。
怖くない。はあせい
No, I shouldn't bother. I don't even know where the last one is. Yeah, the other two are. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Challenge failed. Yes, I got it. I wonder if they let you have other chances at it, because that's kind of unfair if not. Those darn slimes. I shouldn't even fought them, really. Oops. Yeah, you can do it. Okay. I'll give it another go. D-pad. See, I don't understand. This is like, was the time limit too short? It seems you found that rather tricky. Would you like to try again? You need to retrieve all the anchors inside the building within the time limit. But it's like... Critical... ink. How to retrieve all 4... Okay, found a guide this time. Yeah, he comes in after you finish the quest, the daily reset. So he has a time challenge test, so... I got that one. Got that one. Locations here? So I'm cheating. Hey Howard! Welcome back! Long time no see. How are you? I'm looking up on how to figure this... I found 2 of the 4 on my own, and I ran out of time. So I'm trying to look up to see where the other 2 are. So hopefully that will be easier. I'm not hacking. Wait, what? I'm gonna try this again. You haven't done any new quests? Oh, okay, yeah. No worries. I mean, you don't have to do them, really. This one's a timed one. Okay, so there's that one. And explored 0%. No worries, no worries. I mean, everybody has their own time in doing stuff, right? Real life comes first, or other games. No one has to do everything at the same time. It's not going anywhere, except the only thing that goes anywhere is the time fence, but yeah. The other one's down here. Now I'm gonna run out of stamina. Yeah, ICL? I don't know what ICL is. I did not expect uni to be this hard early on. Oh, yeah. Depending on how many credits you take, uni can be rough. Especially what you're taking. I mean, I wasn't ready for 19 credits when I went. So I couldn't believe how much work it was. I mean, it's definitely different than like high school. Where is this one? Oh. Whoa, it's like on the ledge. Okay, and then where's the next one? Sorry, I want to look at one last one. Where is this one? Where am I? I'm up here. And then... Wait, what? Oh no, I have to go back. Okay, good thing I put this teleporter there. Wait, you can't teleport? Damn it. Okay, never mind. Yes, I didn't notice it was back there. Sorry, one moment. They were really tried to hide them. They did. Oh, and welcome back, alien. Yeah, I'm taking like computers. Oh, computer software. Okay, that's something only Safety would relate with you with. I went in undecided, and I just took a whole bunch of. I tried to get all my requirements out of the way because I was just like, you know, the junky ones that really don't apply to anything, but you need to have them done in order to pass or something. So I tried to do all of it at once, which was a big mistake. Of course, you aren't allowed to teleport for the. Well, I didn't know that, Shishi. Oh, you got. Yeah, I did get her, but I lost my 50-50 to D-Luke after that, so I got her, but at a huge cost because, I mean, I didn't buy anything, but all of my Primo stash went away because I spent, I think, 160 wishes. So how many other Primos that is, I don't really know. But it was 160 wishes, and I lost my 50/50, so... Yeah, it was a lot, and I regret so hard. Yeah, rip my Primos, I know. Okay, so before I jump down, I need to go get that one that's on that level. I guess. There's this one. And there's one over here. And I didn't realize this. Oh wait, no, this is where I jumped down, wasn't it? So where's the other one? Located in a cage in a room with many pipes in the workshop's middle level. Get the energy cell nearby and place it down near the cage to unlock it. Wait, what? Cage? Oh gosh, you gotta be kidding me. It's this one. Okay. I didn't even see that one. But now I'm going back up. No, I'm going down. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is a bit ridiculous, this quest. I don't like time quests, it makes me really anxious. That's okay. Oh, it's above. Is this where I jumped down originally? Yeah, it is. Okay. No, let me down. And the other one is through here. Because I'm going backwards now, kind of, than where I took it. Because these were where the slimes were. Yep, this is the last one. Yay, I did it, finally. First try, right? No, I'm kidding. Third try. Yay, I did it! Fachi. Now what's my reward? Yeah, it was hidden in plain sight. Yeah, easy. Sure. Wait, what did I get for it, though? Nothing? Do I need to go back to him and talk to him? Or what's going on? I'm scared to teleport now. I don't want to do this again. Can I get 19 more points? Wait, 19 more points for what? I'm sorry, I'm like, wait, what? But yeah, I got Farina. I only see 0, which is where I'm stopping. At least my next pull will be 100%, so. Yeah, you needed to chat with him again to get your name on the high school. Wait, really? Oh, pfft. Okay, fine, Kappa face, I see. You got it! Looks like the challenge isn't impossible after all. Guess I can submit this proposal to the Institute. Shame that I haven't finished checking all the assets yet, so I'll have to come back here later. Regardless, thanks for your help. Ah, yes, and here's your reward. Safe travels now. Okay, so you do have to talk to him again. And I got 20 primos. Yay, I guess. Wait, now he's sitting down? Wait, or was he always sitting down? Oh, you again? What's that mean? About the device here. It's puzzling, isn't it? It seems like he's made various modifications to this place. Now it feels more suited to some ancient ruins that tourists might visit. Although perhaps it isn't too prudent to say it like that. The aforementioned viewpoint is only my personal opinion and is not representative of the Fontaine Research Institute or its viewpoints. Oh, okay. I guess that's it. Oh, well. That's out of the way, I'm gonna go back to Nahida's story, which I left off like I don't know. We were just at the part where we're in Poisson and had to um everybody was like looking really meanly at her because they feel that she didn't do enough for Fontaine, and it's not like she knew what was going on really. She was trying to research it herself. Anyway, I felt
こんな道をドルフィー体は大丈夫か
I forgot to change it back to English.
まずは自分の心配をしたら、私はあなたよりずっと早く歩けるわよ。
Who are those again? I don't remember those names. What? Sorry. It's easier to stream when it's in English. I like to play in Japanese when I'm just playing by myself. Oh, you again. It's better than, oh, you again. Yeah, exactly. What is this house? See. Oh boy.
As if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock. Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour. Wait, why are you all looking at me? You're not seriously expecting me to fight, are you?
Wait, what?
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Farina in a fight before.
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power so it could be converted into Indemnitium. Miss Farina said so herself.
Precisely. And I'm not even the Hydro Archon
That's why
anymore,
also I don't
so
like her.
all my power is gone anyway. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put. I'm more like a damsel in distress more than anything.
That's what I know she had to act it out as part of her role and all this stuff, and I do feel bad that she had to suffer for 500 years and everything, but I have this thing about liars, and she was really milking her role, I guess, and it's really sad because how she comes back and says that she doesn't even know who she is anymore. That's where it was just like, at least she has some remorse. Paimon, now I've never missed you. How I've never missed you. I know, right? She always, yeah, I know. I feel the same way about Paimon. It's like, ugh. Yeah, anyway. I don't like Farina's character. She has a sad story, but I mean, so does Nahida, but she doesn't treat people like Farina does, even after the fact. I don't know. I'm biased too. I like how Nahida is much more caring, and just she has a big heart. Farina, not so much. I mean, what?
That sounded so smug. Secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
Paimon, you're one to speak. Yeah, pot calling the kettle black here. Anyway, I love that they're adding more. I love how they're giving them more expressions. Farina is just the other part of Fossilers. Yeah, I know she's the human part. She literally is the human part. She wasn't given any power whatsoever. Do you think the voice acting has gotten noticeably better? They've definitely and hey Brick Muppet, they've definitely started filling out their roles. How's that? I think after 3 years though, that's only hopefully to be expected. But especially like Paimon, yeah, I just think they've really adapted into their roles, which is good. It's a good sign. Hey, Brick Muppet, oh you play in Phantom Brave. He also plays Final Fantasy 14 and a lot of old PS2 games like Phantom Brave here. I say old. It feels like PS2 wasn't that long ago, but it really was. It's so sad. Time goes so fast, doesn't it? Gotta love her expression though. She makes very good emotes or something. I don't know. C'est la vie. Oh god. This doesn't require god level powers. Don't you know any self-defense? Ooh, I want to say that.
Hey, lay off, all right? My bluff is hanging from a thread here.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I got carried away.
Ah, look at her
Please help us
expression.
out, would you?
She's calling her out. I love this. She's calling out her bluff. See? I like Lumine and the main character in that sense because I feel this. This is like, no, I'm not gonna uphold your lies anymore. You have to stop lying. Anyway.
Aw, too bad. I was so pumped to feast my eyes on fight mode for Rena.
Fight
Sorry
mode
to
for
leave all
Rena?
the heavy lifting to you.
Don't worry, piece of cake.
That's what they said. Didn't you see that? Oh, hello.
Say cheese! Oh, my camera! Hard-hitting
I forgot to change my party.
Hey, go away!
So I guess I'm gonna be using Yao Yao and Charlotte or something. Whoops. I don't have any fire guys on my team.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I can use water, right?
Settle
On
down.
this guy, just not very well. Yeah, it needs
Let the
some
mighty
attention.
be humbled.
Yay. I can't use it on the water guy, but that's okay.
Strike a pose, smile. Don't be scared. Go get it, you Gray.
Yeah, you play. Get him. Why run away?
Good show. You certainly live up to your reputation.
Yeah,
I should change my party. Washing the ice, I know. Who's the shot? Oh, that's Charlotte. Charlotte is one of the newer characters. I'm gonna bring out my better team. Charlotte is one of the new characters that just came out. Here. She's like a paparazzi. No, she works for the newspaper, so I guess yeah, she's a paparazzi. But yeah, this is Charlotte. She works in the newspaper. She likes to take a lot of pictures. Her camera's really cute though. It's a little penguin. She actually uses it, and it's like really, yeah. Anyway, it's really cute. I just have her in my party. I'm leveling her friendship. That first party that I have, my default party is my friendship party, friendship raising party. Yeah, see, she takes her camera from her way. It's so cute. It's really, really cute, actually. That's who I was rolling the banner for. Was her actually, not Fiorina. This is the new Archon, or quote unquote Archon. Archon that's not an Archon. She was always a human, which no one knew until you beat 4.2. Yeah. I mean, I suspected something like that. But how does she hurt things? She freezes them. Get it? Freeze? No. Cheese and freeze? I don't know. Yeah, she freezes them. She's a cryo user, ice user. Flash freeze? Yes. She does flash freezes. And Safty's back with his witty, silly jokes. But yeah, she's the newest 4-star. I ended up getting a C4 for her, which was good. I really wanted to fill it out to C6, but that didn't happen. Okay, I guess I have to go up this way.
I see everything.
There is no escape!
I'm just doing
Vilma,
Farina's story. How are you
there?
Brick Muppet?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Farina doing here?
I can explain.
Enjoy
We've
the rest
been
of the stream?
rounding
Oh,
up the
thank
whole
you.
troop. We now have
Oh,
everyone
have a good
except
night.
you.
Sweet dreams. Sleep well. Delphi explains the whole sequence of events so far in
So,
Vilma.
you think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone? I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success. That's
Oh my
why I wanted to wait
Chi-Chi,
until
you're
after
going
the
to
show.
bed, not scare me.
If I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make
Thank you
things
for the
difficult
parting
between us.
noisemaker.
We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
Vilma, avoiding the truth will not help anyone.
Unless you mean to suggest that O'Reilly's death had something to do with you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Listen, Vimo.
Night-night.
I used to think that my love for O'Reilly was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone.
Oh, really?
But now, I've made up my mind to put
Oh,
it
really?
all on
Wait,
the
what?
table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice
Oh, that's how
everything
they say her
for the sake
name.
of the show. The little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to O'Reilly on an emotional level.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one.
Uh-oh.
As you all know already,
Ouch.
the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience. Of course, that was nowhere near enough.
Huh.
We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire. So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship. In return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances. It seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it on the spot without consulting the director. It was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I realized the drink in question was
no.
synth.
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
Oh, no. I remember that it induces a state of euphoria, but it also causes significant harm to the body.
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director everything right away. She was completely shocked as well. But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, she contacted the merchant and stated that the troupe could not agree to this collaboration. The merchant was furious, berated us for going back on our word, and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
And then?
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe and it wasn't my fault. But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up, and then suddenly the director told us all to leave the city one day. I knew then that things must have reached a boiling point. I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, I'm okay. Oh, okay, that's good. I was today years old when I realized that your headgear was another panda hoodie and not a helmet. Oh, yeah, I'm not okay. I failed my basic perception. No, you're fine. Oh, that's such a D&D terminology there. No, you're fine. You're fine. Um, I can see where you're coming
Safety Kuma
from.
hands Panda her emotional support Panda plush, or is mean and takes it away.
I can see where you're coming from though, Brick. It does look like a helmet, doesn't it? But yeah, I think she did that because it's just easier to have both, to draw both the with hair and without hair. And so, if I think
Safety Kuma removed or puts back on Panda's hoodie.
So I think you've seen when I take it off, it's kind of, it has that, the chibi head is really, oh, the super deformed chibi head, right? It's really big. So she had to make it so that it looked feasible to take on and off without making it look weird, I guess. I don't know. So that's why she made it into like a helmet-like shape, which, I think it was really creative. But as other people have pointed out, it does look like a helmet. Oh, cool! You have hair buns. Yeah, yeah. See, if you put on back on the hoodie, the little ears cover the hair buns. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute anyway. See, and then the hair goes in, the hair comes out. But yeah, I thought it was really cute. I really like that. You brought the director to the attention of the synth dealers. Oh, your mistake gave them a motive to kidnap and murder her. Oh. You brought the director to the attention. I think that's...
Yeah, I got O'Reilly killed. There, I said it.
Oh no.
Happy now?
That's heartbreaking. Oh, wait, I turned back on audio.
Hey, don't say that.
You traitor! You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name didn't you tell us? What do you mean, you were afraid? This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her! How could you be so stupid?
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm? How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered! She was the love of my life!
But was
And
one-sided.
he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show! How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize to everyone in the troupe, but that won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now? I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve.
You've gotten an actor emotional, then you've chosen violence. Oh my gosh. How'd you know they were actors? Or because they're mentioning troupe and stuff? Yeah. They are an acting group, but their director was killed in an unfortunate event that happened in the very first 4.0 patch. And yeah, so now they're facing the consequences, I guess.
End my life. So I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Aww.
Get out of my sight! Go! Get lost! I don't ever want to see your face again!
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you! Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
You're right.
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe. But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe. What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters. To shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her. And that's what you should be celebrating. I understand why you're trying to make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured? But you can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director Aurelie and the home she built you all to let go. What are you laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again. If she'd seen Paulo and Villemont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
Aww.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
Of course she was. Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry.
Frina was acting.
I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but
well, she
I ended
was
up making it all
but
about me and my self-pity.
I think that's her true self talking right there. She was acting for like 500 years, Brooke Buffett, so it was just kind of tragic in its own way, because she didn't have a choice. She was kind of forced into that role. But yeah, hey Shuri, welcome back. How are you today? And yeah, good evening to you. It's still midday here, but yeah, I understand. It's like it's already probably Friday for you now, huh? Much my motivation here? Wait, what do you mean? Ah, I didn't know that. What was that? A DPM. Just focus on work. You don't have to worry about typing anything. But yeah, happy Friday to you, Shuri. You're living in your future dweller.
It's all right.
I'm finishing
Let's
up
save all
Farina's
this for
quest,
after
so
the
if you haven't
performance.
done that yet, I don't want you to get spoiled or anything if you don't want to be.
What are we gonna do about it? Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray. The end of the story needs to focus back on O'Reilly herself. She's the true star of the show.
What's DPM? Wait, what did you mean by that? Safety? What? Yeah, but what was it supposed to be? You didn't correct yourself. There's no correction. Okay, so that was just... I'm like, what is DPM supposed to mean? If it's a typo, then what was it supposed to be? Oh yeah, evening is not that fitting. I should use something else, like good morning? Yeah, I know, it doesn't make sense to say good morning when it's just midnight, just past midnight or whatever. Don't talk to me like I like a child. I play Hamlet. Oh my gosh, silly. Okay, she's the true star. It might actually be possible to find out more about her fate.
What do you mean? The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater synth base and recovered items belonging to the victims. If you could find anything that O'Reilly left behind, perhaps we can get a better sense of what she went through in her final days.
You really think that's possible?
I trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on O'Reilly's true feelings.
Okay, I'm gonna actually, since there's gonna be ads right now, I'm gonna step away and use the little panda's room. So I'll be right back too, while that's going on. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I just thought since ads were rolling, I think apparently they were rolling, and they take the 3 minutes to go through. Good time for me to go take a break too, because I was been drinking too much stuff and I had to pee really bad. So I had to run away. I'm like, that's a good time to run away. Hey Kiseki, welcome back. I love the moves of the character when you are AFK. Wait, the moves? Oh, well, sometimes when I'm like moving away from my screen, you know, it puts it in an idle stance. It's not really, it's not intended to be moving. Yeah, I was flipping left to right. Oh, because when I sit back down at my seat and then the camera picks me up and it's just like, yeah, and you know when you're standing up and you sit down in your chair and it's just like it flicks around, yeah. Sorry, it was really weird, but yeah. It's not intended, but yeah. I know, but it's funny. Oh, okay, okay. As long as you're like, I'm just like, I hope it's not like you think that that's what happens. Sorry. But anyway, okay, so I trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on Aureli's true feelings. Oh, okay.
No.
Oh.
Well, we'll leave this in your capable hands.
I don't know why it blocked out spastic. I have no idea why it did that. I'm sorry, Crayon. But anyway, did I miss a spastic avatar? Oh, I stepped away for to use the restroom, and the model just, I guess, kind of goes all over the place or something. Still recover. Oh no, you got COVID, Koseki? I'm so sorry. I heard that a lot of people are getting it. I'm really sorry that you got it though. That's not good. I know that this is the time. Well, I don't. You're on the southern hemisphere, aren't you? So it doesn't apply really, but yeah, up here a lot of people are getting sick because it's just cold all the time, and usually when it's cold, your immune system drops. But I don't think you have that problem right now since you're heading into summer, aren't you? At least if you are in the southern hemisphere, I think you are, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I'm sorry that you got COVID. I know COVID can spread no matter whatever season it is, but I hope that I hope you can recover swiftly and in a good way and not get that long COVID. Ugh. I wear masks everywhere. I know they're not like, I know a lot of people even make fun of us still. It's fine. But I don't trust people. I don't want to get sick. I'm already compromised health-wise. I don't want to get more sick. And right now it's just flu season, cold season. So I wear my mask everywhere when I go out in public. I mean, in the restaurants, obviously you can't because you have to eat. But we only go out at most once a week. And it's just like up the road. We walk up to the little it's like a family restaurant kind of place, like kind of a Denny's, but not really. You know, it has your standard breakfasts and sandwiches and that kind of meals, but at least in America. And yeah, we just go there like once a week. Sometimes we go to the other Hawaiian local. I say Hawaiian, but it's not really Hawaiian, you know. Run by a bunch of a Korean family, but which is really cute. But yeah, they're not Hawaiian. I never got COVID. I'm starting to feel like I never got it either, Crayon. So don't worry. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to miss out on. Are you kidding? I would not want to get. I would not want to be. Oh my God! What the? That went on his face, Crayon. He just slapped Klee on that poor guy's face. That's too funny. It's better to be safe than sorry, and making fun of people because of it is kind of stupid considering how much impact COVID had. I know, right, Shuri? I agree, and most of the world probably agrees with you, but this is America. I improved him? Oh no, I'm sorry. But yeah, I agree with you, Shuri. But in America, majority of people don't. So it's one of those things, you know. I wish it was more acceptable, but it's not always that acceptable. Like when we go to the grocery store, there's probably only like a handful of people that wear masks now. Lawwick's been cleared. Brooke, that's cute. That's really cute. Yeah, he has. But yeah, if only other people did feel that way, that's fine. And I'm not judging people for not wearing a mask. It's everybody's own decision. And I wear an N95 mask, not just like a cloth mask. I actually, because my health is so compromised, I really don't want to get anything else to make it worse. So when I go to the grocery store, I wear a mask. When I go out to the doctor's office, I wear a mask. Um, I don't want, I mean, Safety is fine. He's healthy. He's very a healthy person, but he still wears a mask because I guess, he doesn't want to get sick for one, and two, he doesn't want to pass it to me. So I'm always hoping that most of America, because of people, or America isn't as bad as it seems. I don't want to judge people based on the country, but yeah, sometimes it's hard. Don't worry, Shuri. I live here, and I don't think very highly of people that live here. I mean, okay, what really pissed me off is yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday, Wednesday. Our apartment had their annual inspection thing, right? It was raining outside, so it's wet and nasty. Anyway, if you know anything about Asian culture, and this is how I was raised my whole entire life, don't wear shoes in the house, right? And it's mostly that they don't want to track in stuff, but it's also there's a spiritual level to it. You don't want to bring bad vibes into you keep everything outside, and you keep your stuff in your house, right? Because it's like a safe space, right? So these people just come barging in, and Safty's like, hey, do you have shoe covers? Because some people do carry those things if they don't want to take off their shoes. And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, we would like you to wear shoe covers when you come in. And they just rolled their eyes at us. And they're like, do you know how many apartments do we have to inspect? And they just came right in. They just, they just basically invaded our apartment and trampled on with wet, dirty shoes all over my apartment. All of our apartment. And, Safety doesn't wear shoes in here anymore. He did like the first year we got married, but that was like, a long time ago. And it just really set me off. It really upset me because, and this is how it is with all Caucasian people. I mean, the Caucasian people that live here in America for me that I've had to deal with, whether it be peers or like Safty's parents or other people, like if I had visitors that were not Asian. They just don't respect it. They just come walking into your place with their shoes on, and you're just like, could you please not wear your shoes in the house? I mean, all our shoes are along the doorway. They're in the doorway area. They're not for show, And I mean, I don't care what other people do in their own homes, but I do care what people do in my own home. This is our own space. This is our safe space. So it's like a boundary, Why roll your eyes when you're asked to please take off your shoes or wear shoe covers? That really actually pissed me off yesterday. I was so upset. I was like punchy upset, where you're so upset you want to just punch something. I was so mad. And yeah, wearing a mask, for instance, too. It just comes down to even wearing a mask. Okay, so it's like I can respect people for not wearing a mask. It's their choice, it's their lifestyle, it's their body, it's their life. I don't have any say in what other people do. As long as it doesn't affect me and they're not beating me up or whatever like that, then I don't care what they do with their lives, right? But if they see you wearing a mask, then suddenly it's a bad thing. And it gets worse. Even during COVID, if you look Asian, holy, excuse my language, shit, they think you're the spreader. They think you are the one that's spreading it. You personally, even though I've never stepped foot in mainland China or anywhere around there, I'm like, they're like, oh God, it's Asian. Oh my God, I gotta go watch. I bumped into somebody at IKEA a few years ago when we went to get some furniture. It was 2021 actually. So COVID restrictions were kind of lifted. We could go around shop again, but we all had to wear masks. And I was backing up somewhere, someone else was backing up and bumped into me. And they're like, "Oh, sorry." And then they looked at me and they're like, "Ugh, I gotta go wash my hands." I'm just like, wow, I gotta wash my coat. They just like had this disgusted look on their face, and I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm when people said that Asian hate rate was rising, it was. It was. And I felt it because I am Asian. And most people deny that it actually is a thing because they're not Asian. I noticed everybody that denied it are not Asian. So anyway, yeah, America's not really that great. I'm sorry. If I could get out of here, I would. I would in a heartbeat. I hate this country. I hate this country so much, but it's not that easy. It's like people are just like, then why don't you just get up and go? I'm like, do you know how much effort and money and trouble it is just to find a way to get out of a country that, you know, you have citizenship in? No, it's not that. It's not really not that easy. Anyway, I could go on and on. I'm sorry for ranting about that, but I'm so tired of people invading my space and thinking they own the place. Yeah, technically we're renting, so we don't own the place, but we own the stuff that's here, and it's like sorry. Okay. Sorry, I'm just really bummed out about people and how they treat others. I actually quit my job because people refuse to take COVID seriously, and I'm primary care. Oh no, and from my nan, not risking it. No, I don't blame you, Crayon, and I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. That's probably even worse. That's not just being sneered and heckled at a grocery store simply because you want to wear your mask. That's worse because it's your workplace. It's your source of income and your source of, you know. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's just, yeah. I just wish people would just respect, you know, like if you don't want to wear a mask, fine. I don't care. But I want to wear a mask, don't talk about it. Just let me wear my mask, right? And wearing a mask is more to protect others. And exactly, Shuri, that's the thing. It's more to protect others or protect yourself than others, because you're not breathing in their sprays, and you're not actually. And if you are sick, you're not breathing out your spraying stuff. You know, you're not contributing to the sickness. You're keeping it in within yourself, which I think is considerate. And it's more for me. It's more to protect myself. Yeah, exactly. During the time I lived with my mom, we had the same rule, and now I am wearing specific house shoes, which are more comfortable, so I understand that a lot. Oh, really? I wasn't aware. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but I didn't know there was other cultures that felt the same way, that don't wear shoes in the house. I didn't know that. But that's good to know. And technically not wearing a mask is threatening the health of the people that person is crossing paths with, so it is a danger at least. Yeah, I mean, you're always breathing in other people's stuff. I mean, if you sneeze, do you know how far that goes? Or cough? Or even when you talk, you know how much spit comes out of your mouth? Oh wow, that is rude. Yeah, it is really rude, but that's America. Sorry. And that's how my experiences with living in America. And I've only lived here. So, I'm comparing it to like stories from my relatives who don't live here. I'm comparing it to other stories I've heard from other people, like online, that don't live in America. Um, yeah, I mean, nowhere's perfect, but people are just so inconsiderate here. I understand they have a lot of apartments to inspect, but that doesn't give them an excuse to sit there and trample all over your own place, you know, someone else's place, just because they ask them, please wear shoe booties or take off your shoes. As one of those hateful hunkies, hunkies, wait, what? If someone tells me they want me to take off my shoes off their house, I'm going to do it. No, Bergman, I didn't say all Americans are hateful people or ignorant. I just said I just don't like the people I've encountered here. I mean, obviously, I married an American. You know, it's like I asked Safety this the first year we got married, when he kept walking in our house, you know, our apartment, with his shoes on. I'm like, do you know what you stepped on today? And he's like, no. And I'm like, no, really think about it. Do you know what's on the bottom of your shoe right now? And he's like, no. And he looks on the bottom. I'm like, yeah, you're not going to see everything on the bottom of your shoe if you just take a look at it, because there's all sorts of feces out there on the floor, right? And you're going to be stepping in all sorts of stuff. But then you're going to tramp it back into your house? I don't know. And then also, the US is very known to have the hand, foot, mouth syndrome for kids. You know, the little babies that crawl on the floor, right? It's because floors are dirty. You don't really hear about that much in other countries. You hear about it a lot in America for a reason. Anyway, and then Safty was thinking about it. He's like, you're right. So ever since then, he's been very conscious about never wearing his shoes in the house. And his parents, whenever they visit us, his dad always rolls his eyes at me when I ask him to take off his shoes. We bought him really comfortable slippers so that he didn't have to complain, and then we gave him really comfy slippers to wear here. But he still rolls his eyes whenever he's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta take off my shoes," and I'm just like, really, really. It doesn't help, No, I didn't say that you're a hateful hunky. No, Brick Buffett, you're fine. You are one of the most kindest people I've met online, and I would never have thought that about you. But yeah, generally, unless they're not raised in it, you can basically make an assumption that if it's an Asian household, they'll want you to take off your shoes, and it's just out of respect, right? I had the habit of always taking off my shoes, and I have the opposite problem. So when I go to somebody else's house, I start taking off my shoes, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, taking off my shoes, and then they're like, "Have you seen our floor? Do you really want to take off your shoes?" And I'm like, "Okay, good point." But it feels so foreign walking around in a house with your shoes on, like normal outdoor shoes. It's just, I don't know. I was constantly feeling this looming anxiety, like that wouldn't go away when I'm walking around my shoes. I'm like, I feel weird. I just felt out of place. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. House shoes are a thing I saw a lot of time in China.
Zovodratsulofred now says hi chat.
Hey. Oh, and hello, Zofu, Draz. Wow. Barefoot is the best. Sorry, I'm like, can I just call you Zofu? I don't know how to. Zofu. And welcome. I'm sorry, I was going on some tangent about wearing shoes because I hate when people just walk in my house with their shoes on. Anyway, I'm not sure a majority is doing that. Oh, okay. And it's fine. Like I said, if everybody else wants to do that in their own home, that's perfectly fine. But if people ask you to please take off your shoes, you should take off your shoes. Not roll your eyes at them like you own the place. And that's what the inspectors did yesterday, which really, really, really upset me. Oh man, it's just, I know I can clean up after them when they leave, but that's besides the point.
Ryanimus tosses Panda up in the air.
Hey Ryan, welcome back. A big thing I contribute to all Americans is the majority of people don't have any holistic ideals. It's a sense of self, and it is. You nailed it right there, Crayon. It is. They don't. There's no respect. They don't really care. They just really care about their own stuff and their own comfort, and not what other people think or do or anything like that. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know anymore. The sense of individualism over understanding your actions and affect the lives of others around them. Exactly. And I get yelled at because I never wear shoes unless I have to leave my property. Yeah, no, that's fine. And I get yelled at. That's interesting that you have the opposite problem too. Barefoot is best. I like sock. Well, okay, in the summertime, I guess so. But I don't like it because most apartments these days are built with these the fake wood floors, no carpet or anything. And I'm not saying like I have sweaty feet, because I actually don't sweat a lot, but I don't like skin touching that floor. It hurts. It's like I don't know what it is about the material, but it really bothers me when my barefoot touches the faux wood. But yeah, anyway. Hey Andre, welcome back too. Sorry I missed. I'm slowly catching up on chat, feeling the ground. Outside, that does feel good. I do agree. I like burying my feet in sand, and actually that is a very healthy thing to do, to attune yourself to the ground. A lot of people miss that these days because a lot of our shoes are made of rubber. My doctor was telling me this. The grounding technique. It's how to release any. Well, okay, so I'm going off the standpoint where we're all beings of energy, right? We all emit energy. We all have energy in us, It's just part of life. Everything has energy. Every living thing, and even like the wood on our desks and stuff emit an energy, even though they're dead technically and they're being served as a purpose. They're still functioning, and they emit an energy anyway. So now that shoes were made of rubber, you know what rubber does, right? It prevents electricity and energy or whatever. Because you know, it's like when you touch something and you get shocked, you get electric shock, right? That's energy transferring between each other, between yourself and another object, right? So anyway, and you know that if you have dirt and stuff like and sand and stuff, it transfers through it. It's not rubber; it doesn't stop it. Since our shoes are made of rubber, we don't really release that energy. But if you ground yourself, and meaning you touch skin to ground to the earth, you share it. Basically, you spread it out instead of having it all contained in one little small vessel, which is your body. So I think that contributes to a lot of built up anxieties and built up problems, as we are not able, because of the way society is, to spend time outdoors anymore and just and just commune with just commune with nature kind of thing. I know it sounds like a hippie thing, but it's very true. It really, if you actually just do it, if you just enjoy nature and ground yourself, everybody, I don't know if it applies to many people, but it applies to a lot of people that are HSP, that are highly sensitive to their surroundings. And you are able to release the energy back into, and just like spread it out, you don't keep it all in yourself. Life just feels so much more better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just full of it. Right? I take good care of my yard. Grass is soft, feels so nice on the feet. Yeah, there you too. Yeah, fresh grass on feet. Okay, I get ticklish, so it's not always the greatest for myself. But yes, barefoot on actual ground is good for you. It's very good for you to release that. Oh, the hood spots one, Brick Muppet, only works when the hood is on. So you would have to put it back on, and then you would see that it just looks like a regular helmet. See? So that's why it does that. Yeah, feeling the nature. Exactly. Taking off your shoes is like entering somewhere else. Yeah. No, that's a perfect way of putting it. Clara from Star Rail needs shoes ASAP. She walks barefoot in the... Okay, now that's crazy. You're giving your feet hypothermia. You need some protection in snow. I used to be a firewalk. Wow. So the bottom of my feet are like leather. Well, I mean, yes, you grow calluses and stuff. That makes sense, but I don't think you're still able to... Hey, luck! You're still able to pass the energy through, even despite the calluses. Rubber's disconnecting us from the nature. Yes, it is, Zofo. Exactly, it is. Because if you think about it too, all our shoes are made of rubber these days. Rubber or plastic, I think, is the problem. When it's leather even, because back in the day, if you think about like how our shoes used to be, the soles used to be all leather, but then everybody's like, I don't want to keep replacing them, so they make other synthetic fibers and stuff like rubber and plastic and stuff like that, and they're not natural, so they don't pass the energy through our bodies, because our feet touch the ground, so it's not, I mean, unless you're a hand walker, so that's beside anyway. I'm not gonna go there, but yes, for the most of us that aren't walking on our feet or are not handicapped anyway, if your feet touch the ground and they have a rubber sole, you're not going to pass that energy through, and it's the built up energy inside of you causes a lot of it can't be released. It's like a bottle, like you're a bottle holding in energy, and then after a while you just want to burst and just anyway. In the south we have hookworms. Barefoot is extreme. Okay, well, not all things are safe these days either. That's true, Brick Muffet, but I'm talking about like if in a normal setting, in a healthy setting, when you don't have things to worry about like ticks and fleas and all the other fun stuff, being barefoot in like sand is really good. I just beat Call of Duty World at War campaign mode in single setting today. It took a few hours. Oh, congrats! I'm glad. I'm yay. I don't know what that. I think that's a shooting game. I've never really played those. I'm sorry, Ryan. Earthening. Oh, I've never heard of that term before. Yeah, everyone should just go to a river and soak your feet in the. Yes and no, Crayon, because I don't know about you, like even up here in the Pacific Northwest, where most things you would think are clean and everything like that, there's green algae growing in our river. You know, that toxic green algae. Yeah, I would not advise to do that right now, because a lot of things due to climate change are really messing things up. The rivers around here used to be really nice and clean, and the salmon are all dying. Everything is just falling apart around here. I love running. I love walking, and like through water and stuff on touching the ground. I do agree with you, Crane. Otherwise, but it really depends on where you are in the world. Unfortunately. Sorry. Which Miyazaki movies did you watch? Oh, I've watched most of them. I love Kiki's Delivery Service. I mean, how can you not? And then Totoro are my two most favorite. I haven't actually watched Spirited Away because the black thing scares me. So when I was younger and I saw that, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch that. I know it's a good one now. I just haven't gotten around to watching it because I get scared of things really easily, and yeah, that's my excuse. I still need to watch it. I've watched like Princess Mononoke, which is a little. It was a little much for me. I had to look away a lot because I can't handle blood, even if it's fake blood. When it got really bloody, the scenes got really bloody. I had to look away. I've seen where the wind one. I forgot now. What was that? Anyway, I've seen his most latest one, that wind one. I forgot the full title. I'm sorry, but then we have a lot of them in our DVD, Blu-ray drawer thing. They're in the other room, so. But yeah, welcome back, Lex. Sorry about that. Race. Fun fact: Panda once lifted a Wait. When staff do a stuff. I did not. Wait, where'd that come from? Handwalkers must wear gloves in the house, though. Oh, why's that, Crayon? I don't get it. I was in that. What? No! What? No. Wait, Call of Duty has a campaign, not just zombies? I have no idea. I'm like, huh? World at War has. Oh! Exactly.
According to the judgment of the
Oh, no.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Did I turn it down enough, though, Luck? Did you notice a difference? I tried to turn it down, but I think it's a little softer. I think I got it at like 50%, because it used to be really loud. I tried to adjust all the sound effects, or all the stream alerts. In the first game to introduce zombies back in 2008. Oh, okay. And I get that. I live in the mountains mountains. On the other side of the country, so all my river streams are spring water. Oh, that must be nice. I mean, there are mountains here. I mean, obviously, there's the Cascades, and yeah, we have a lot of mountains here. It's been not really great around here. No face, I love no face. Yeah, that's the thing, I guess, that I'm scared of. But it scared me as a kid, and I haven't really well, not a kid, really a teenager, and I haven't watched because of no face. It just scares me. Yeah, too quiet now. It's too quiet. Wait, what? Really, it was loud for me. Really? Oh, I was told it was really loud, so I turned it down. I thought it did, and I guess it's too low now. I told you not to. Yeah, its volume is fine. Oh, I'm sorry, Luck. I know you said no, don't worry about it, but someone else mentioned it was loud, so I just thought I would turn it down. I mean, I have my audio all the way up, so on my phone. Oh, maybe that's why. Pretend I can write. No, you can write. You're fine. Excuse me. Must always be max volume at all times. No, those blasting everybody's ears. And for those that don't know what that is, it's a meme from Genshin. So anyway, I'm gonna continue on with the story. I need to finish Farina's story. I get really stuck in these tangents, and I'm sorry, but yeah. I'm sorry.
Come, let's
Oh!
pay a visit
Oh my
to
god,
the
okay, that's
Palais Mermonia.
that I left alone.
The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location for now, and wait for our good news.
Good news? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the underground area. I guess that's interesting that they let us go back into there. Wait, what? Why is it going? Oh, because they confiscated it, maybe. I wish I could leave it all at max volume, but that was even hurting my ears. So when someone else says it, I'm like, okay, I guess it is too loud. So
In your dreams.
see, that's fine too, right? When is Safty getting C2? Oh, he hasn't gotten it yet. I don't know when.
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case? But, that case has been closed for quite a while now. Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application. Okay, please hold on. I'll have someone dig them out.
Dean sends a staff member to retrieve a box of Aureli's
So,
stuff.
this is all O'Reilly left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person and this tattered old notebook.
You weren't here earlier, Luck. When people kept saying Aureli's name, Safty goes O'Reilly, you know, the O-R-L-Y. He said that in chat. I was like, oh no.
Hey! It's full of script lines! And sketches too! Looks like they show where the different props should be placed on stage.
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here from after she was kidnapped. Aha! I found something. To whoever discovers this diary. Let's see. Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women. If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vacher's guilt.
Vacher took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
I guess O'Reilly must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators. Wait, it cuts off.
Something wrong?
Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. She probably didn't have much strength left. Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
Wait, experiments on dissolving young women? That's part of the whole, hey Slime Pie, that's the whole Fontaine story, Brick Muppet. Sorry, I know you because you don't play this game and, you have been occupied with other stuff and haven't been watching me going through the story, but, and when you first start out 4.0 in Fontaine. Oh, hey Ray!
Arraigned is second.
Welcome back.
Arrayed says hi, Chad.
Hey, how are you today, Ray? You know, before I forget, I'm gonna just go out and... Oh, wait, no. Oh, Alien, you also stream? Or no, you don't. Okay, you don't have any clips. I meant I just hit A and I hit tab and I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god, I am sorry. Ray. There, that's better. He wasn't streaming anything, so I take it he don't stream. Anyway, I'm sorry. Ray, hi. Welcome back. I meant to type that. And
Potentially
anyway,
bad if I landed.
Yeah, Ray's actually the streamer
God,
that
we
I
need to
wanted.
move.
I just hit
What do
enter
you mean
too
move?
soon.
Now. Oh crap!
Ooh. He's an actual real life doctor too, so he
That's
can't
what you
really
meant,
like
move.
diagnose anybody. Obviously, can't diagnose anybody. But if you have any medical questions, he is a great person
What
to
do you
ask.
mean,
He also
move?
does a lot of charities involving cancer research and stuff. So highly recommend following him and checking his channel out. He plays Final Fantasy 14 and Genshin, and also FGO. That's all I really know of. But he also played Liza P recently, which scared the crap out of me. And whatever that game was, I think it was a Monster Hunter game or something. I'm sorry, I don't play those, so I'm just like, I think that's a Monster Hunter. But yeah, anyway,
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
But yeah, break my bit. Sorry, going back to what I was saying. In 4.0, there was the case of the disappearing women, and apparently, just to summarize what happened is there was this guy that lost his what. Oh, so everybody in Fontaine, were not actual real humans, but nobody knew that. And because they were actually oceanids, the water people thing, and the previous Hydro Archon used primordial seawater and put it into their watery bodies, I guess, and then they became mimics. Basically, they became humans, but not humans. I don't know. Anyway, if they get in contact with more primordial seawater, they dissolve and become back into their watery self. So that's what we find out in 4.2. So you don't actually find out in 4.0, but the case of the missing women, um, this guy loses his wife to said event, to the water, and he was trying to experiment on other women to cure it. I guess he's trying to cure it or bring back his wife. I think that was what he wanted. But it never really happened. There's a lot of lives lost, so that's why they were dissolving in water, because they're not actually human. They are oceanids that look like human. And then in 4.2, you find out, like, the Hydro Dragon does some Hydro Dragon magic stuff. I don't really know what it is. It was plot stuff, right? And now they are real, truly human because he reversed, or he made them all human. I don't know, the survivors into real humans, so they don't dissolve in primordial seawater. So that's what happened. Anyway, why would you experiment that? I know. It was, but there's some stories like this are usually they usually have some sort of real life, how to say, uh examples to go off of. For sipping? No, Crayon. No, wait, what? No, no, no. The new FGO character intrigues me. Izumo.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Yeah, that's the voice actor of said Hydro Dragon, by the way. So that's why it's a meme now, because they didn't actually alter the way he says it. That's how he says it in the game. And I guess someone creative enough found that it went with that beat, and they added those two together, and thus the meme. But the thing is, Ray, I haven't completed the story, the requirement story in FGO, so I'm blocked out from the event. So I'm like, dang it, and I don't know who Izumo is, so I have resorted back to just logging in, doing my check-in, and logging back out, because I'm like bummed out that I can't do it, and I don't really have the patience at the time to sit there and uh, try to catch up. So maybe someday. Oh, backstory slowly. Okay. Oh no. Oh, you're scared of Crayon's comment. Oh gosh. And the Gouda Gouda events tend to be very fun. Yeah, they seem to be more light-hearted and slapstick. So you are right about that. I just feel bummed out that I can't participate because I'm locked out since I haven't done the requirement story. Like I just said, sorry. I'm like, oh, I can't do it. It's sad. Oh well. No, you get back here. Sip this victim. What? No. Waifu in a bottle. No, 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 no. Waifu in a bottle. Take your favorite girl to go. Oh no, no, no. That's awful. That's awful, Crayon. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna see what her final words are. Oh boy. Someone else was taken. That makes six. Or perhaps the seventh. Someone tried to escape yesterday but was caught. She hasn't been the same since. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I've long since lost track of time. Sorry, I don't know if writing this is of any use or how much longer I can do it for. I can already see my fate approaching, but what terrifies me even more is the thought of seeing others from the troop here. Have I truly protected them? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I can write no more. I think I have a fever and my old stomach troubles have returned, but nobody has given me any medicine. I suppose I am more fortunate than Gracie, I don't know how to pronounce it. The pain keeps her awake all night. I suppose they think that anything goes as long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. Oh, this is painful to read. It is so damp here. I have given her my blanket. So cold, so cold, so cold. As long as one persists All things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. I like to tell them such things, but it is I who am losing my grip. Anyone sees this, troops safe. I them important. Please farewell, apologize. Life perform future. Regret Cleo? Oh. This page is an absolute mess, and the writer's pen seems to have wandered its surface at random. So only some words can be made out, and barely at that. From this page onward, the diary stops to be replaced with lyrics from musicals. Some are in the form of newspaper clippings, others are handwritten with many crossings out and changes. It is apparent that the pages have been referenced often, and that this was the personal notebook of artistic director Aureli. That's really heartbreaking. Look, people are like 70% water anyway. That's true. I think we're 80% water. And I have all these Capri Suns. Oh my god. Crayon. FBI open up. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's really.
She was so terrified.
Oh, she watched the girl get dissolved right in front of her and had to wait for her own death in silence. Gosh.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, she was only human.
That's really
I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have been. Wait. This part on the last page sounds strangely familiar.
Flipping through the notebook, the lyrics continue. However, one page has been torn out, folded up and placed next to the last blank page. At the bottom of the folded note, there are 2 lines Aureli has written, in handwriting much more legible than before, but it seems that they took her both great effort and a great deal of time to write. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want? Because I am an older sister to them. I love them.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this still what you want?
Isn't that the most important line in the Little Oceanid?
Because I am an older sister to them.
Oh.
So she didn't regret her decision, even as she sat in silence, waiting for death to come. I'm sure this is what the troop would have hoped to hear as well. She had their utmost trust, admiration, and love, and she truly deserved it. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director Aureli's final thoughts.
This is kind of sad, actually. This is really sad. Her story is kind of sad, but I still think Nikita's was sadder. Maybe I'm just biased, though. Rena wasn't imprisoned by her own people. She kind of was, though, if you think about it. After reading through the notebook, some are lost for words, some weep bitterly, and some grind their teeth and howl with rage. Aww. I mean, because she was kind of trapped by her own people in that she could not tell them the truth, or of what she knew. Huh? She wasn't physically trapped by her people, but she was emotionally trapped. Because she had to make sure that they didn't find out she's not the real Archon. Or doom will befall them, you know? So she was kind of emotionally trapped, whereas Nahida was physically and emotionally, I guess. No, she actually was the opposite. She was only physically trapped. She can escape into dreams. So actually it was the opposite. They were trapped. They were both, Nahida and Farina were both trapped. But very different, like opposite. Like Nahida was trapped physically, and Farina was free to roam about, but she was emotionally strapped rather, to play a role that she was not equipped to do. Like if you play the story and you the Archon quest, she talks about, she goes on and how when she first got when she became the Archon, she stood in front of her people and gave a speech, and she was really timid and quiet and just like not a very loud, pronounced person that she is now. Everybody started heckling her and going, "Are you really an Archon? Is she really our Archon? She's not strong enough, and she's so meek and timid and blah blah." And they kept talking bad about her, so she kept doubting herself, and then she had to reel it back in and then be like, "No, I need to pretend I am this big giant like personality so that they wouldn't find out that I'm not really the Archon." But she is, but she isn't. She's like part of Focalors, but she was the human part of her. I don't know, which is really sad if you think about it. Anyway, a long time passes before the group is able to calmly come together and finally make a decision.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and selflessness that she showed in the face of death, then it's a meaningful way to end the story.
Even in the last moments of her life, she was still leaving a trail for others to follow.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible, even if it meant sacrificing herself. We know what choice our little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary. Well, Vilmont, if we put the past aside for now, do you think you can bring yourself to go ahead with the show?
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance to make this a show worthy of our director. I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings. This final farewell show should be about Director Aurelie and her alone.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be the most mesmerizing performance of your lives.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even seen them perform before? Boom boom bakada!
I see. You put it right over Paimon's face.
My
You have good aim.
experience. After watching a countless number of musicals, I've learned one important thing. If you want to move the audience with your music, you must fully commit and immerse yourself in your role, pouring all your emotion into your performance. And aren't human emotions, love, hate, regret, and hope, just the most mesmerizing things in this world? I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Farina. And thank you for supporting us through all this.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss the details of the ending and get it nailed down once and for all.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a proposal. During the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of my own.
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by the director. I'm just filling in for her.
Oh, I did not know. I think stickers track two faces intentionally. They do? I didn't even realize that. I guess so. But sometimes they just go some random place, so I don't know. Not a lot of people use them. I think it's only between you, Safety, and Luck that uses them. Right? That didn't really go on a face. That went on the back of Paimon's head. Oh boy.
Besides, a role commemorating her life should be associated with her name.
Well, if you're sure you're okay with that, I have no objection to it.
I stand correct. No, not necessarily.
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe. All right, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay. Our usual place doesn't need a reservation.
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary show, we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
Whoa, wait, what?
No. That's never going to work. It's far too fancy for the likes of us.
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't think that Aurelie's story is unworthy of the grandest stage in Fontaine.
Murren gives the
No,
panda
but
a
that's
head
not
pat.
what I
Okay,
meant.
Murhan.
Murren reminds everyone to stay hydrated.
Thank you for the hydrate reminder too. How are you?
Murren removed or puts back on Panda's hoodie. Murren thinks Panda is too blind, or wishes to cripple her eyesight.
I think I need to redo those commands. They don't always fit. And boop. Thank you. I guess my helmet now protects me against the boops, right? Believe in yourself. Go big or go home.
I have no problem with it then. How about the rest of you? I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nerilette. I know just where to find him.
Well, you've been together, stuck together for 500 years. You should know where he is.
First Miss Farina, now the opera epiclese? If only the director was still with us.
Hey, come on. There's no point in dwelling on that now. We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you're right. Now's not the time to get all melancholy.
During the final scene, maybe we should stop the music just before Cleo takes the stage?
Interesting. I love how they talk. Hey, talk to me, lady. You're not talking to me. Rude.
Best of luck to you.
That's it? Okay. Fine. He's not gonna talk to me either. It's interesting how they voice them, even in... just as long as they're part of the story, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna be sitting in his office drinking his water. Or no, he's not. Okay. Never mind. Wait, what?
Hey, look at that. Looks like I guessed right.
You were just guessing?
Okay. What's he doing out here?
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Farina. And you too, traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
Oh, congrats!
I understand.
Oh, I didn't get...
The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is
I didn't read
complex
that.
and can be somewhat cumbersome.
I was looking at the chat.
But given that the request is coming
I hate
from
how
the
they
three of
flash
you,
really fast,
I
and
see
then
no reason
you
to
look
make
away
things
for
unduly
literally
difficult.
a second. She is fun, by the way. Yeah, I guess she is. I'm not a fan of sword users, but her little minions are cute, I guess. I was gonna say, wait, what world level are you, Crayon? If you need more of her flowers, I can give you mine if you're world level 8. I already made her 90, thanks to luck over there, so... I made her 90, I think Sunday? Monday. Because I waited, I could have made her Sunday, but Monday the reset, the BP reset, and I wanted to apply the amount of Mora you spend towards the next BP, so... But yeah, she is fun. She's pretty fun. Booking the opera episode is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome, but when the request is coming, it's unduly difficult.
The story of the Little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage. I will say, however, that I am surprised to see your passion for the performing arts rekindled after all that has happened.
Huh? What do you mean? Do I look excited?
Yes, and this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
Deityhood? I guess that's better than godhood or whatever. I just used 2.8. I have so many characters to work on, just trying to get everyone to 80. If only I had Shenhe. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, maybe they'll rerun her sooner than they did last year. Because last year, or what was it, earlier this year, should I say? It took like over a year for her to be rerun, so hopefully they'll bring her back sooner than that. Safdie waited forever to get her and does not regret, so. But yeah, Shenhe is good with her and either Ayaka or Risley.
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them, so I wanted to learn a little bit more about their situation. But one thing led to another, and well, here we are. In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the court, giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one.
Speaking of which, since there's a break, I'm gonna go refill my water and go use the little panda's room too. So I will be right back myself. Again, I'm sorry. So everybody else, please take a break. Make sure you stretch and hydrate or refill your hydration or something, and use the restroom if you need to. I'll be right back. Sorry, hello, I'm back. Wait, I missed a message. I just used to. Oh, sorry. I started playing maybe a year ago. Shenhe was the first banner I rolled on. Made it just 170 rolls. So you lost 50-50, and then she wouldn't come home. Oh, who did you lose your first 50-50 to? That's painful. I'm so sorry. I can see why you want her because she escaped from you the first time. Klee did that to me. Klee escaped me on her first banner, very first banner. Like I started pulling for Venti back when I didn't realize how stingy the miHoYo would be with the primos and stuff, or the currency. So I thought I was safe to pull, right? Oh, D-Luke, ouch! I hate that. I lost my Farina C1 to D-Luke, so I don't like him either. And he's the one that comes home the most. I'm just like, go away. I don't want you. He looks like... I really don't like him. Not because he's been power crowd, but I don't really care for his character. I'd rather have Chi-Chi. I like Chi-Chi. Okay, in the past we sat in our high chairs in the court giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one.
Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person and gained my freedom.
Technically,
But I've
always been an
developed a
ordinary
great sense of curiosity about their lives.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life.
I use D-Luke a lot, but rather have my Frost. Well, I'm glad you do use him at least. To be honest, at the beginning, I did use him a lot too, because he was my first and only DPS character, 5-star DPS character. Because I didn't get Klee. Because I mean, I had Venti and Zhongli, and I tried to make Zhongli my main DPSer, but I just got laughed at because he's not built to DPS. Anyway, like I gave him a physical damage pole arm, and I tried to make him as DPSy as you could, but it didn't work out. So I ended up using D-Luke until I got I forgot who who was the first person I used outside of that. Anyway, I poured primordial water on her. Wait. Huh? I don't get it, but okay. On D-Luke? Wait, I'm really confused.
Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to the stage?
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Well, if the Little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic.
Oh, okay.
Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire. The experiences and decisions of the protagonist Cleo are all modeled after your own. Naturally, this makes you eminently suited to playing the leading role. It would truly be a shame if you did not take this opportunity to allow audiences to enjoy your outstanding acting talents once more.
Outstanding?
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. No exceptions.
She makes me thirsty is what I was saying. Oh, okay. I see. I guess that you know, that's still a new term that I'm still learning, that people are thirsty for characters. I'm still wrapping my head around that phrase, because prior to streaming 2 years ago, I've never heard of anything like that before. I'm very dense when it comes to stuff like this. Sorry. Really dense. Not on purpose, I just don't understand it.
Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of fine actors or inspirational stories, either on or off the stage. This experience is a case in point. I feel like I've learned a lot, and it has already been well worth the price of admission. I must admit, though, I'm a little envious. They're quite fortunate to be able to bid farewell to their past in such a magnificent manner.
Aw, poor Farina. I'm old, so I'm sure it's outdated already, trying to keep up with these kids. I'm sure you're not that old, Crayon. Uma doesn't like me? Wait, no, you're fine, you're fine. I know there's so many people. I mean, I've only met, like I said, I've only met one other person that's older than us. So, if you're, excuse me, I know a lot of people say and think they're old, but it really is just a number. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, the higher the number, the more it depends on your life too. I mean, the more experiences you have, but yeah, I found out how rude is Paimon in this Farina. Yeah, Paimon's pretty rude all around. Okay, I'm gonna be well, I guess 36 is up there, yeah, but I'm gonna be 45. That's what I mean, but I'm like, everybody says they're old. I'm just like, okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like I said, age is just a number, but you know, yeah. Anyway, it's not that up there, but it's up. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people you meet online these days are like in their early 20s, early to mid 20s, sometimes early 30s. Kanjonshi? Wait, what? Hey, Kanjo! Hello, wait. Did you pull for Farina? Is that what you're saying mommy for? That's another thing. I really don't know how, I mean, okay, I do know how I feel, but I don't know. I don't like the sexualization of the word terms mommy and daddy. I really don't. It bothers me. But to each their own. That's just my opinion. I just don't feel comfortable. And plus the fact that I'm asexual, I don't really feel those same urges or feelings that most people do. Maybe because I'm broken or something, but yeah. I don't like the fetishishness of the what should be terms of endearment for caretakers, I guess. Anyway, mental. I'm 7 years old with dark sense of humor. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I laugh at fart jokes too, and stuff sometimes. So I guess I'm eternally 10 years old too. So I don't know. Like I said, age is just a number, right? It was meant to be a joke for the age. Oh, my age. I see. No, I would hope I'm not old enough to be your mom. Although, technically, I do have a biological daughter that's 24. So, if you were around that age, I guess I could be your mom. Technically. I mean, I grew up with a girl in high school who had her first kid when she was 15. So, I mean, it's not unfeasible, unfortunately. I'm 20. Okay, thank you. Then I'm not old. I think that's a little old. I would be too. Panda not a mommy, she's a mother. Wait, I'm a mother? No. Fart jokes are okay, but Safety gets weird looks for liking dinosaur. Safety gets weird looks for liking dinosaurs. Yeah, Safety really likes he doesn't still like dinosaurs. He just liked the Magic set, the Magic the Gathering set. And then I'm because what Safety was like, he came in, he's like, hey, there's a new set on Magic, and I'm like, oh really? What is it? And he's like, dinosaurs. And I'm like, I just paused for a long time, and I looked at him like, how old are you? And he's like, 5. And I'm like, oh god. Exactly, right, Luck. Oh man, and yes, I pulled Farina. All 300. Wait, 300? 300 wishes? Oh my goodness, and her weapon, C3. Oh wow, congratulations. I tried to go for just C1, but D-Look came home instead, so I stopped. I'm not gonna pull anymore until Siegeween comes out. I know she's only a 4-star, but chasing after 4 stars are usually harder, and I want to at least get 1 copy, but I'm probably going to sit there and struggle because every other one will come home instead of her. Dinos are good, yeah, well, you know, the funny thing is we've never seen a dino nuggie, and everybody talks about them, and I'm like, I've never seen one before, and then someone told me to Google it, so I Googled it. I'm like, I've never seen those before, dino nuggies. So he doesn't like them that much to eat dino nuggies, at least. Your biological daughter's all... thank you, Shuri, jeez. Yes, she turned 24 in October 4. So yeah. Yes, I saw the new set. Oh, you also play Magic too, right? Yeah, Safdie went and bought it. He was just like, he's like, there's a new set. Can I get it? And I'm like, it's your money. You get whatever you want. So yeah, he bought the new Dino set and opened it up on stream. Life finds a way. Yeah, I kind of want to play. And oh my god, right? You could see where the little kid and everybody doesn't, comes out after a certain on certain subjects like dinosaurs. Safdie, favorite dinosaur. Quick, go, go, go. Oh. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a grown man building a team of dinosaurs and having Fluttershy lead them into combat victoriously. That's another thing. He likes the My Little Pony thing. And no, he's not a furry guy. He doesn't like. I mean, he is just a teddy bear. But no, we are not one of the furry crowds. He's also asexual, so we don't go into that. And I know there's the whole furry. I'm not saying anything's wrong with the people. Sometimes I guess they ruin Sonic. I'm sorry. Anyway. They also ruined My Little Pony because Safdie liked it for the humor in that show, but then everybody that if you say that you like My Little Pony, the one show, and they're like, oh no, you're a brony, those are gross and everything, and they kind of ruined it. But no, Safdie just liked it for the direction that the show was going in, not for the fandom. Not for the fandom. There was none of that going on in the show. Let's just put it that way. It's one of those things where I think the internet and social media was a mistake because they tend to ruin everything. It's the fandom that ruins stuff. It's just like, can you just not do that? Can we just enjoy it for what it is? Anyway. Another thing is because also, Safdie is also one of those kind of guys, at least when he was a kid, that I heard from stories from his parents and stuff. He, it's a traditional family where boys are only supposed to like this stuff and girls are only supposed to like this stuff, and we were still part of that generation. I think a lot of things are a lot more open these days. They're not gender locked, but like if for instance, I like Transformers, and then when I was growing up, I liked playing with the metal ones, the really old school 1980s ones, and a lot of the boys would always tell me, go back and play with your Barbies. And I hated Barbies. Also with video games. I was told I wasn't allowed to play video games because I'm a girl. And so a similar thing applied to Safdie. He couldn't play with My Little Ponies or whatever else he wanted to play with because they're for girls. So it was one of those things where he could actually enjoy something for the sake of enjoying it without societal constrictions. And I'm so glad that these days it's not the same, but back in the 80s and 90s, it was really, really, really bad. And even before that, of course, but Safdie and my childhood goes back to the 80s, so it was pretty constricting. So, I skipped Nouvelette and Risley for her. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I rolled on Nouvelette, but not Risley. Also, Paimon was always rude since day one. Yes, she was. I agree with that, Kanjo. I don't like Paimon. I'm not a fan of Paimon. No offense to any voice actress, I don't really like Paimon. Brachiosaurus? What is a Brachiosaurus? I turned 23 on the day before. Oh, happy belated birthday, Shuri. I remember you telling me last week that your birthday was going to be sometime soon, but I forgot to say it. So yeah, happy belated birthday, Shuri. Yes, I'm in a controlled deck kind of guy. Oh, what are you now, Safdie? Oh, you like controlled decks too. Okay. I don't know what those terms mean, but anyway. There is no band. There's no, bad no bad answer. Okay. I just say I like whatever Ducky was from The Land Before Time. I like Ducky. That movie was so sad, but I really like Ducky. I didn't like Sarah, even though I liked the design of Sarah, the Triceratops. I didn't like her because she was Soon before all Soon was here. Soon was a thing. Hey, Fire, I've been trying to open Twitch. Oh no, what happened, Fire? What happened to Twitch for you? Is it not working? Mostly Esper and what's that? What's Esper and... Oh, color comment. Okay. Even though I've been he's been playing it since the 90s, he never teaches me anything because I'm not interested in it. So it's not his fault. It's just that I don't know any of the terminology when it comes to magic. I'm sorry. As an adult, you can do whatever you want. Exactly, Kanjo. Exactly. The set has a few screw with control things. Oh, that's okay. You skipped the orgies mechanique. Yes, he did. I guess he skipped Nouvelette for that. Yeah. This is why we can't.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
This is why we got exactly. Farina is my wife. Aw, she is your coloring, isn't it? Outside of being a panda, Kanjo, you have blues in your design, don't you? Girl playing games. I know, right? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, inconceivable is what Safety just yelled at. But yes, I'm back in the 80s. If you're a girl, you can't play video games with the guys. Because that's not a girly thing to do. You can't play video games. You're a societal norm? Wait, what? Thanks. Also, I should go. Oh yeah, go to sleep, Shuri. I'm sorry if you already are gone and I'm just seeing your text now. But yeah, have a good night, Shuri. Thank you again for stopping by. Sweet dreams and hope to see you again soon. It's good to see you again. It was really good to see you. I wish you all a nice stream, an evening, day, morning. Yeah, you too. Black, white, black, blue, white, black, or blue, red, black. Haha. I don't know what. Oh wait, those are those colors. Okay. Ah, but I mix anything with blue. Oh, okay. I think Dafty likes blues too, right? Yeah, he's nodding. He likes blue decks. So I think you're like one and the same with him. Haha. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Yeah. Was Ducky the lizard one? Was he the lizard? He was a duck-billed one. Ducky is the one that has a little duck bill. But I don't know the full name of the dinosaur, but it has like he had like a duck-like beak on him. I don't know. He was just so adorable, and he was so cute, and yeah, he had a really tragic story. But anyway, I love her a lot because of her personality and the story. Definitely best written character. You really think so? I think she's one of the worst. I think she's a big brat. I don't hate her. I don't like I don't embrace the meme that everybody was calling her a donkey or something. I don't know. It was something I saw on a meme floating on Twitter, but I don't think she's that. I just think she's a big brat. Oh, Gordon Ramsay. Okay, it's a Gordon Ramsay meme. Okay, I didn't realize that. Anyway, yeah, I don't think she's like something evil or bad. I think she had a tragic story, but I think she's still a big brat. And also bratty girls in suits. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. That's your thing, your cup of tea. Oh, yeah, that too. Blue is good. Obviously, he's cute, Duck. That's true, Luck. I just realized that. I know it sounds really sad because yeah, you know, you and ducks and quacking and stuff. But yeah, his name was Ducky, and he was always my favorite character in The Land Before Time. And yeah, so I didn't even put 2 and 2 together until you just pointed that out. Yes, he is adorable, but his personality was just so like he was just I don't know. He was the weakest one. So anyway, I'll continue. Sorry.
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy, be it on the stage or not. I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my staff book the date and mail the relevant paperwork to the troupe once the details are confirmed.
Thanks, Nervalette.
She says
you are very welcome.
Interesting. Weird. I will always come back to the Raiden story quest with Paimon being rude topic. Guard, since Shogun is resting, please be especially respectful. Shogun, why are you here? Oh my god, why are you so mean? No respect. No, she doesn't. She really doesn't have any respect. I agree. I don't know. I don't think you were here yet, but we were, Safty and I were just discussing because, like, cause I have a bias towards Nahida. I think she had the saddest story of them all. But, and then Safty was like agreeing, saying, oh yeah, cause her people trapped her. But I'm like, okay, so technically Nahida was physically trapped, but emotionally she could escape in dreams, right? And if you think about it for her story, Farina's story, she wasn't physically trapped, but she was emotionally trapped by her people because she couldn't be who she was, and she had to hide the fact that she was not really the Archon. Yeah, Nahida is precious. She's just, and I understand. Somebody once told me, because I'm like, I'm a Nahida meme. They're like, don't say that. I'm like, huh? I didn't get it until they pointed me. They explained what the subreddit that's now banned is all about. And I'm like, no, that's not why I'm a Nahida fan or a Nahida main. Nope, 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 nope. That's gross. Again, I am asexual. I do not look at it anything that way. I don't thirst for anybody. I don't thirst for Nouvelette. I picked him. I rolled for him because I thought his personality was really cool, and that he's the Hydro Dragon. I don't know. I like Zhongli for the same thing. They have this refined old person thing going for them. This wise. I don't know. This wise being. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not thirsty for anybody in particular, and I'm not saying that anything's wrong with that. I just don't see it. Anyway, so the reason why I'm like, and people are like, don't tell anyone that you're a Nahida main. I'm like, oh no. It kind of ruined it. Anyways, but yeah, she was trapped by her people physically, but emotionally she can escape in dreams into other people's dreams. So she could see the outside world through other people, which is sad. Marina was trapped emotionally. Even though she had free reign physically, she couldn't do things from the inside because everybody expected her to act a certain way because she's the Archon. Oh, you're in Nahida main too? Oh, cool, cool. Quick, what movie makes you cry? Always cry? Mine are all dogs go to heaven. And see, that's the thing, Crayon. I cry at everything. I cry at stuff that nobody cries at. It's part of being, like I mentioned earlier about being, highly
Let's work through it
sensitive.
together. Two heads are better than one.
We're you know, like those empathetic people that take on other people's emotions as their own. I'm kind of, I guess in a way, I've always seen it as a curse, and I didn't know what being HSP was about until like 4 years ago. But I've been this way my whole entire life. Like everything would make me cry. Except, I mean, I can't watch horror movies. I'm not talking that. I'm talking about just the simple, basic thing. I will cry at everything. So I can't say, I can't tell you directly, direct examples. Pretty much anything anime makes me cry. I cry at anime. I cry at so many things. I cry at Disney movies. I cry. Daphne will be just totally. See, I cry so much that my sister used to find more entertainment to see how many times, tallying how many times I cried during a movie than watching the movie itself. She'd be like embarrassing me in front of like people, like our cousins or other peers and stuff. Like, look, 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 she's gonna cry, she's gonna cry, and it hurts because I'm like trying to hold it in, and then I end up just like sloppy crying when you try to hold it in because I don't want to embarrass myself. But like I can't stop myself from crying. Like I cry over everything. I cried on stream over little things, I cry over spilled tea, I guess. I don't know. I cry about so many things in the world. Everything makes me cry. I'm always crying. So asking what movies make me cry, it's like everything. I can't watch horror, so that doesn't count. I have characters I thirst for, I admit, but Farina and Nahida are always comfort characters to come to. No, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, Kanjo. Like I said, everybody is their own person. There's nothing wrong with being, as long as you're not hurting anybody else. And this is a general you. As long as somebody's not hurting themselves, hurting anybody else.
What they say is true.
You can like what you
have
like,
to see the world
and
for
it's
yourself
fine.
to appreciate how
But
beautiful
I
it
don't like
is.
how it bleeds over into other people. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't mean to say that furries ruined MLP, but My Little Pony. But it's like walking around. Safdie walking around saying he liked My Little Pony was cool for like the first year. It was like, oh yeah, I like that too, and other people at work would get along. And then suddenly it was like taboo to like My Little Pony. The new stuff, the Generation 4, not the old 1980s stuff. I'm talking about the new stuff. Because everybody suddenly associated My Little Pony to, stuff I'm not going to mention on stream. Anyway, so that's what was hurting it. It hurts, the fandom hurts the thematic thing. And that's what I mean by it hurting other things. It's just like, why can it not just hurt it? Can you just like it for what it is and not what the fandom has created it into? That's what I was talking about. I mean, if if My Little Pony was really about that, Safdie would not like it. He would, and yeah, like I said, Kanjo, there's nothing wrong with you being a furry. There's nothing wrong with it. I think your model's great, and everybody's entitled to like what they like, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. And this is why I'm not trying to point it out. I'm just, in a joking way, I'm just saying the furries ruined it because they made it into a sexualized thing when it was never intended to be sexualized. So there was this like component to saying that you like My Little Pony for after the first year because everybody suddenly thought, oh, you like to F ponies. And it's just like, no, wait, what? Where did that come from? That's what I'm talking about. I'm a panda. Yeah, see, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, so that's what bothers me is when people start ruining it for other people. You know what I mean? And like I said, there's no problem with liking what you like, but except when it hurts others. Like the Nahida main subreddit kind of hurt anybody that said they made Nahida. And I'm traumatized. I never went there. Don't worry, I don't go to Reddit. But what I heard about it, the brief little bits and pieces of it, that it makes me cringe. I'm just like, so what? She's 500 years old, but she is still in a childlike body. Don't go there. Don't go there, please, please. No, that's a sick fetish. That's a really sick fetish because there are actually people.
Nahi?
Yeah, exactly. It's just there's actual pedophiles out there, and don't do it. Just don't do it. That's wrong. It's really wrong. Heck, I'm back again, and I come back to panic crying to anime. I sloppy cry in front of people all the time. I'm glad, Fire. I'm glad you do, because there's nothing wrong with that.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
Crayon. That's more entertaining than what she would do. She would just count on her fingers every time she saw me crying. And it wasn't be sitting behind me. She'd be sitting next to me and laughing at me. She'd find it more entertainment watching me cry than the movie itself. I mean, in essence, brownies did sort of ruin MLP for a lot of people. Yeah, they did. No, I'm not saying they didn't, Fire. Unfortunately, they did. But Safdie, the first year it came out, it was just a mutual enjoyment of the story, of the characters that Laura Faust made up. But the community, they just ruined it. So it just became really ugly after a while. I mean, I'm amazing. Exactly. I love it. It is a fun meme though, Ray. I agree. I want to start a subreddit where we over sexually selected. Maybe then people will care more about who's in office. I don't think you have to do it yourself. I think they're already anyway, I won't go there. Anyway, I don't like anybody in office either, so don't worry. I'm one of those people that's just like, no. I don't like where everything's going. Anyway, Crayon, I'm pretty sure that subreddit Fire. There's a subreddit for everything is what someone told me, and I'm like, I don't need to know that. You serious? I'm missing out. No, what? Yeah. I'll look for don't want. That's gross. Hey Ray, you're online. We're just using emotes at each other. It's funny. Gasp. And I'm like, gasp. Oh no, that's gross. No. I don't really like, I used to. I mean, I did. I, in fact, admit I did vote for him back then, but I have given up on all politicians because of how things are currently going. And I mean, yes, I'm not scared to hide it. And I'm gonna say that, I'm on the ceasefire crowd. I don't believe in all this massacre happening. And I think it's wrong. But the fact that he's coming out and saying, nope, kill them all, I'm like, nope, I don't like you anymore. So I don't like any of them. All the people that I had hoped that would be good people turned out to be horrible. So, which is really depressing.
Good news, everyone. It's done. The opera Epiclese is booked. Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech,
this is why I don't like her.
Monsieur
She
Neuvillette was moved to provide us with a fitting stage for this special performance. We've had to fight every step of the way for this opportunity, but we now have all of the ingredients necessary to stage a truly spectacular performance. A touching story, a magnificent venue, And last but not least, a passionate and dedicated cast. Now, let's work together and make this show the best it can be.
This is truly wonderful.
The sooner we can finalize the ending, the more time we'll have to rehearse. Fiamma and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked a few things. I think it's really going to resonate with the audience now.
Hey, Brighto! Welcome back. How are you? I'm just working on the last bits of Farina's quest. Well, you haven't seen the final cutscene of this quest? No, I haven't. I'm sorry. I've been really... You hear me. I get in these long tangents, so I've been really sluggish in finishing it. No one is always a good person. Look at me. I was a sideshow performer by night and worked in a funeral home during the day and an ordained minister. Oh, interesting, Graham. That's a very unique mix of careers right there. But hey, everything that people choose to do, they do it for a reason, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just like, wow, that's quite a mix. But really cool at the same time. Being a sideshow performer, wow, that's what you meant when you walked on fire, right? But the funeral home thing, that's gotta be depressing. Dea grooving very comfortably around the campfire with... Oh, is that oh my god, it is that emote! I found that on one of those emote sites and I laughed my head off. It is so funny. And the fact that it has that name that shows up, what a long emote name. I know. I mean, it doesn't show up on my OBS, but obviously see it shows up in the chat behind me. Sorry, it's gonna be hidden behind my fat head, but it is really cute. I get bored easy. Hey, you know what? Anything to spice up your life like that sounds great. Honestly, that's a good experience, I think. That's quite of a, what do you call it? Portfolio or, resume. Yeah, that's it.
Wow, you two had a constructive conversation? That's great!
Yeah, they're not you.
Communication is vital to any good performance.
Look at us. We've come so far. I never could have pictured this scene a few days ago.
Sorry, Luck.
It's amazing.
Oh, you're gonna do Abyss? Wow, good luck.
A bit of a drama queen about it all. She's
I heard,
really fired everyone up.
I heard that 12 is really hard again or something. Safdie hasn't, well, he hasn't done the new one. He didn't do last month's either, but apparently this session of Abyss is really difficult. Again, like 12 is gonna be really hard. Pyrolectors. Oh no, it's Pyrolectors. Oh, you look dizzy. I had to see that. Sorry. And with Farina, it's so easy. Really? Oh, because of Pyro. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. I'm in Abyss now. It's super easy. So really? I'm talking about 12. Is that what you're doing? I don't bother with Abyss. Safdie plays it for me if he feels like it. But if he doesn't feel like it, then I don't get it done. So I'm too scared. I hate timed fights. They make me so anxious, and then I just end up clamming up and freezing and just not doing anything, or doing too much, or not enough, or yeah, I just panic. I'm really looking forward to the final production.
Please feel free to give us any comments or suggestions you have. We really value your input.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
Sly_Fox002 says hi chat.
Hey Sly Fox, welcome back. I'm doing the Farina questline, so that's a cute. Aww. These are cute. Oh my gosh, these screenshots are so cute.
Accursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
This has nothing to do with her. The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to win back the water's favor if we don't change our ways?
Archon Quest was emotional from start to finish. It was really sad. I did cry on that one. I mean, I cried all, but I think MiHoYo's is really good at the storytelling bits, at least with the Archon Quest, except for like the Samsara one was really annoying, but you know, they had a point. I understand, but So far, I've cried at every single one of them. So, Rina needs a hug. Yeah, she does need a hug. Ah, this beautiful quest. Oh, you played this one already. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm really behind. So, since Sumeru, they're top notch. Yes, they did get much better after Sumeru. Inazuma really hurt. It was like the whole war thing, the whole civil war that they had was so rushed. Cried on Raiden too. No, actually not on hers. Sorry, you're right. Never mind. Hers was just like what? I think all of Inazuma. I don't even like to think about Inazuma. Inazuma's story was really shoddy. They didn't put a lot of effort, or I think it's before they realized they had a bigger budget than they had, or something. I don't know. Or before they actually made their big monies, because even Mondstadt and Lewa were really strong in the storytelling. And now that I think about it, they were kind of weak too. But Inazuma definitely was just they didn't even try. It felt like. And of course, Raiden's little story where you just take her on a date was really ridiculous. I hated that. It was rushed. Really needed one more patch between Sagonomiya and Scaramouche. I agree, Kanjo. I do. I totally agree. I thought it all was very rushed. We had too many filler patches before Inazuma, so maybe that's why they felt rushed. I think you have a good point there, right? Right. I think you're right about that. There's too many filler.
This guy could be useful. Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show herself.
Uh-oh.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
Everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine performance in a long time. If only...
Which they learned from because Archon quests take 3 patches now instead of 2. You're right. That's true, Kanjo. You have a good point. You okay? Zefty's dropping stuff, sorry. Yeah, Inazuma was probably done right before Liwa it was fully released, so their story team was slightly behind the feedback team. That makes sense, Slyfox. It does. They also introduced more characters during the story instead of in Inazuma, Ayato, and a part character was introduced toward the end of the Inazuma arc. They did. I noticed that too. They bring in more people into the story, which is really good. Because a lot of people are like, who are you? It's like, where did you come from? Or something. Yeah, who dis? I like Liwa. No, it's not that Liwa's bad. It was just rushed. A lot of them were rushed. They didn't have the budget or the time allotment. He was working in the shadows, but how do I know? Who are you? Yeah, exactly. It's like, I wish it would have showed him working in the shadows. I mean, and I wish like Sayu got more more screen time because she's absolutely adorable. They did a really good job with her hanging out and stuff, but I wish she was in the Archon story a lot more. Yeah, she's just such a cute little hooded Mujina, right? Mujina, is that what she? Yeah, not a Tanuki, she's a Mujina.
What should we do? It's almost time for her to take the stage!
Uh-oh.
Why does it have to be now?
Hey, what's going on? You're due on stage any second now. Oh no, not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
They've been getting less and less effective over time. I've had to keep increasing my dose.
What? I thought they cure it. So they were only managing your symptoms?
Well, that's usually what medication does, unfortunately. Mondstadt was basic, Liwa was longer but still basic. Inazuma was basically Liwa but repackaged. Yeah, I think yeah, Slyfox, you nailed it there. Sumeru and On was good, but in some ways I think the desert could have been chopped in half and would have been much better. There was like no point in the desert. I really hated the desert. It nearly killed me. I didn't really want to keep playing after that. It was so long and so drawn out.
I figured whatever it took to get me through this final performance.
How could
poor
you
girl.
do this to yourself? And after that lecture you gave me about not looking after my health.
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
You... This is a conversation for another time. How can the show go on without its star performer?
The desert was long in the Archon quest. I don't think the Archon quest went into the desert, but I'm just saying the quest. It kind of did, but it not. It did because it introduced, Deshret and stuff like that. But there's a lot of other side quests that go out there. I mean, I love Jet's quest. Jet's quest was great, but I still think the whole entire region, I don't know, could have been cut in half. The patches after Archon quest, yeah, and Jet's quest was good. It was very good. The Golden Apple, I wasn't too crazy about the Golden Apple, to be honest. The problem was that a lot of puzzles were locked behind long world quests. Yeah, exactly. Like, to unlock all the little doors, because if you wanted to 100% everything, which is what I like to do eventually, you have to do a lot of these little quests to get the tablet thingy, right, in the desert, to unlock all the little extra doors. Oh my god. It was excessive. Yes, it was very excessive. They could have cut that in half. There was like 6 levels of doors, or 5 levels, something like that. I really hated every moment of that. I don't like being underground though, so maybe that's why, but like I said, it could have been cut in half. Like, they didn't have to make it all the way up to like 5 or 6 levels of doors to unlock every little nook and cranny on inside the pyramids. Ugh, I hated that. I hated that so much. I like Jet's story. That's not the problem. It's the puzzles around it, just like Kanjo said. Poor girl.
Miss Farina, I'd like to make a request of you.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask.
In Fontaine, I instantly finished one world quest because I already gathered things the NPC wanted because I explored it ahead of time. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Does it have anything to do with that singularity thing where you have to collect those green clusters of archeum or something, whatever they are? Yeah, I was gathering them without realizing that I was gathering them. And I was like, all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'm only missing one? Okay. And then I just went out and got that last one. I think it was like, I was like 6 or 7 or something. And then I finished that quest. But still, even then, it wasn't that bad. Because you kind of encounter it as you're doing other stuff. That I don't mind. But when you have to run around afterwards and do, yeah. Like what happened in the desert was just annoying. So yeah, so far the Fontaine quests have been a lot less painful so far. I don't know about later on, but so far they've been a lot more streamlined and straightforward. I can't remember exactly, but I like those little exploration quests that start just by exploring. Yeah, no, I like exploring. That's why I enjoy this game. I like the open world of it, It kind of reminds me of an MMO in that sense. Hey Kuma, welcome back. Hello, fellow bear. Yes, hello, fellow bear. Kuma. But yeah, so far, yes, Fontaine. I mean, I'm not too crazy about the whole vibe of Fontaine and stuff, but that's just my personal opinion. I like the green parts of Sumeru. I loved exploring that because it felt like I was in the jungle kind of feeling. I don't really like being in the jungle in real life, but I like leafy, greenery stuff. I like lakes and rivers and mountains too, but I really like the canopy green thing. I don't know, it was really pretty. Hey, Bloodchant, welcome back. I was gathering them without realizing I was gathering them, so you're... I guess I was, Brick Muffet, but no, I mean, you come across these little pieces, and you're just like, what's this for? Oh well, whatever, I'm gonna take it. I guess, but isn't kleptos, like, they take things from other people? Like, this is just my world. I'm not taking it from other people's worlds or other people's games. I'm not taking other people's stuff. I'm taking my own stuff in my own game. Genshin helped me quit WoW back in 2020, so I'm forever grateful. Wow. I mean, that's interesting, because I played, the last time Safety and I played World of Warcraft was 2009, before Pandaria. So I don't even know what the new game is like anymore. We played it before the graphical changes. We played from like 2004 to 2009, and then we quit. But yeah, welcome back, Blood Chat. Loot Goblin. I'll loot everything in my path because it's my world. But yeah, I guess. But I'm not much of a goblin, am I? I like the desert because it was unique in Genshin World. Even to this day, it stands out the most. Yeah, that's understandable. I still don't like how barren it was, though. I don't like when you got closer to the sandstorms. It distorted my vision, or that's what I didn't care for. I'm just like, ugh. And I don't like going underground. No, you are a panda. Yes, I am a panda. Or kind of. Kanjo's more of a panda than I am, but yes. I'm a panda wannabe.
Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I think my
lizard.
scenes are all done. Although, I do have one more line. But I guess another guy in the troupe with a similar voice register could take it. Why?
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale. From the sublime to the ridiculous. After all that, everything's come full circle.
Thank you, Miss Farina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
Never mind. What's done is done. It's really my own fault for getting in too deep. No one likes regrets, myself included. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow me to ask just one more question. After all, this show is dedicated to the life and legacy of our director. What, in your opinion, is the reason Cleo shines so brightly?
Actually, I just realized I forgot to do a shout out to Kanjo. I'm sorry, Kanjo. This is Kanjo. Kanjo is a panda that we met playing. Oh, he also plays Honkai, I guess. We met playing Genshin.
What?
But I don't know what game this is. I'm trying to look at it. I'm like, what is this? Is this one of
Oh,
those
I'm
shooter
sorry.
games?
I probably should save them.
I'm sorry, I'm so unknowledgeable when it comes to these games. But yeah, if you want to actually see a real, sorry, an almond got stuck in my throat. A real panda VTuber. There you go. It is Kanjo. But yeah. Oh, Dead by Daylight. Oh no, horror game. No wonder why I don't know anything about that. Oh, her flashlight. What's done is done seems to be her tagline when not in power. Oh, does she say that a lot? I haven't actually noticed that she says it a lot. But yeah, thank you for being here again, Kanjo, and yeah, and also your input. Oh wait, dad joke. What do you call corn that joins the army? Really? Colonel. Wow, it's her. It is what it is. Yeah, that's true. But it sounds very dismissive. Like, I always find people when they say it is what it is or whatever, you know, they kind of, it feels very dismissive and condescending. Professor Panda, I'm here. Oh, hey, PogChamp. Oh, man, you and Kiseki are both suffering through COVID. I hope you're doing better, PogChamp. I hope you're doing much better than you have been. Exactly. Oh, you think that too, Kanjo? Yeah, it feels kind of almost belittling and dismissive of the problem. It's like, no, don't say things like that. It's like, can you just be a little kinder? I don't know, and that's just my opinion. I don't like it when people use that against me, and I'm just like, ugh. To me, that makes me cringe, because I'm like, that hurts. But that's just my opinion again. It's not like you have everybody's agree or anything. Does Panda like horror? The Magic Ball says, don't. I like the Magic 8 Ball. It knows me pretty well, I guess. Professor Panda, sorry I'm late. You're not late. You're fine. I hope I still correct. Yes, you're fine. You're fine, Pogchamp. I avoid saying it at all costs. Yeah, I might say it the way Farina does. Professor Panda, you know what would make me feel? What would make you feel? Food pics. I haven't taken any food pics in a while because I've been yeah, I haven't been feeling good. I we made these Pillsbury Doughboy croissants because Safdie's been saying croissant all the time, and I ended up breaking out in like hive-like allergic reaction. My entire body is itchy. Let's just put it that way. It's very uncomfortable, very not fun. To put it that way, and yeah, I shouldn't have eaten that. There's a lot of ingredients there, mostly preservatives, that do not agree with my body, and yeah, I just have not been feeling good. Almost read that wrong. Wait, what? Huh? Read what wrong? I can't. I can't see what it said. Wait. Huh? Wait. Oh, I'm venting someone. It is what it is. What it is. You. Sorry. I just noticed that. Yeah. Sometimes the auto mod thingy catches words that shouldn't really matter, but yeah, I see why it
The
comes.
brave little Pogchomp wants to display Panda's entire model.
Feet. I know you can see feet. I see. Did you make croissants for the whole class? No, those are poison. Don't eat those. Safdie's exactly. Like Safdie's fine. He doesn't get affected by food like that. But I got really you know, there's just the cheap, the roll-up ones. You know, they come in a tube and then you unfold them and you roll them up and you throw them in the oven for like 10 minutes and you have croissants. And yeah, don't worry, we can have feet too. Oh no. I want cinnamon rolls. Ooh, like those what are they called? Those really famous cinnamon rolls. Daphne, what are those things called? Cinnabon. Thank you. I haven't actually eaten those before. Every time I see them, they're just big and goopy with whatever frosting they put on that, and that just looking at it makes my stomach hurt. So I have never eaten one. I missed you. Oh, you're so sweet. I get the next week off work. Oh, you get next week off work. Oh, nice. Wait, you're working while being sick? That's not good. That's not good at all. I hope you're not like. Wait. May I please know your opinion on donuts? I don't eat donuts. They're too sweet. If you ask the duck god really hard, it might happen. Wait, duck god. Wait, what? I want to not have COVID. Oh, yes, I would rather you not have COVID either. I'd rather no one would have COVID, but I'm sorry that you have to go through it. It's icing like on donuts, but thinner. It's thinner. It looks so rich and thick. Like I'm not a fan of sweet things. I've never really rice balls. Yes, okay, they're rice balls. She donut eat donuts. Ha. No, I don't eat donuts. I think they're too sweet. Professor Han, may I please know your opinion on black sesame balls? Oh, those are good. Most of the Asian like dessert stuff I can handle because they're not super sweet. I like the ones especially filled with azuki beans, you know, red bean paste. Red bean paste is my favorite as long as it's not like loaded up with sugar. I like it in the more natural format where it's like barely sweet. It's like the sweetest bean, but most people add extra sugar to it, which makes it, I think, ruins it. But I love red bean paste is my favorite as like a dessert dish, you know. I think they also fill those things with other stuff like taro root and stuff, but I don't think I can say that I've had that. I just really like red bean paste, so I always lean to that. Oh no, there's a battle royale. No, all the pandas are attacking each other. Sad. Do you like black sesame balls too? Can I please know if Rena's good? Oh yeah, she's pretty strong. She is a quote-unquote Archon, even though she's not really the Archon, but she's a really strong character. She boosts all your other characters, really. Just like every other Archon, they're mostly support. I mean, riding in Nahida can be used as main, but yeah, I guess even technically she could be used as the main, but I wouldn't. I don't know if you need like a higher level, a higher constellation than what I have. So, and now that everybody gets blown up, I see how it is. That's a lot of bombs. Wow. That's a lot of bombs. Oh, Crayon, you won the Battle Royale. Yay. Anyway, I'm gonna continue.
It's her pure heart. Despite all the pain and loneliness she had to endure, she never once stopped believing in the beauty in this world.
Raiden, Furina, and Hida team
Well
is self-sufficient. I don't even have to play. Oh, wow. Nice.
I leave Director O'Reilly in your hands.
Oh. She's taken it really serious. Kind of heartbreaking, but also awesome at the same time. Oh wow, the slow walk.
After these messages.
Oh shoot! I can't pause it. I can't pause this. No, I can't pause it.
Is she here yet?
Let's get here.
She's not coming.
You're wrong. She's here.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Me pardonneras-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité elle est nourrie, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
I'm sorry, Lux. I didn't mean to start. I can't pause it.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, je suis, serai toujours là, à voir le monde et s'inventer. Et ça ne changera jamais, jamais.
Oh wow. I watched this cutscene so many times. Aww.
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Farina on the stage just now?
Sorry.
She hasn't been seen for a while now, and she just appears out of nowhere? Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognize
Well,
me.
how can you not recognize you in
It's
that
too
outfit?
bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice. Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Farina.
Yay, she gets credit still.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh, so it was Farina after all.
She's back.
Where's the girl?
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
Oh. She wanted to stay behind the scenes.
All right, calm down. Don't be mad. This was a group decision. We just didn't want your contributions to go unacknowledged. After all, it's been the rule in Fontaine since ancient times that everyone's work, visible or invisible, is equally deserving of recognition.
Yes, I know the rule, but it should still be applied on a case-by-case basis. I wasn't ready for this yet.
It's no big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
At most, you might be asked to sign a few autographs later.
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for me.
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy thing that happened during the show? It nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
What?
Flew over to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
That. I've got no idea what happened there either. But hey, it worked pretty well, didn't it?
Cool.
I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
Wait, what about Dolphy? I wonder how she's doing.
Let's go check on her as soon as we finish clearing the stage.
Yes. Plus, she'll definitely want to hear how the end of the show went.
So wait.
If nothing else, we can safely say that we accomplished what we set out to do.
I know that on the Archon quest she doesn't have the vision there. Was that not there until just now? I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention really. Okay, it was just the crystal thing that she had on there. Do I need... Who? I don't know who that... Well, who's that? Okay, yeah, thank you for confirming that, Kanjo. Okay, so that's when she first got her vision? Cool. Sounds like Wu Tao. It does, but I don't know who that is. But is it someone in is it someone in HSR? I don't play HSR. If you need a good healer, oh okay. I don't play. I'm guessing that's where it is. It's not Star Rail. It's not. Really? In game for quest, she just had a knot there. She just had a knot there. Is Natasha a good healer? Not there. Oh, okay. She just had a crystal, right? That little blue crystal. Yeah, placeholder for her vision. That makes sense. Yeah, I knew she had the crystal in the Archon quest, but I didn't know at the beginning of this quest she had that too. There's still people here.
Did anyone see where Miss Farina went? Oh, I want to get her autograph, but I can't find her anywhere.
Oh no. And the start she didn't until now, but the playable had vision all. Yeah, that's why I have the playable version, but I noticed she has the. Of course, she has to have the vision because she uses it to make her friends and stuff. But I didn't notice her in the story of what she had. Natasha's a decent healer. She'll get you by until you get a better healer. Lynx is amazing too.
I wasn't expecting such an incredible performance from an amateur troupe. They didn't seem out of place on the big stage at all.
Yeah, their technique could use some polish, but the performance in general felt very believable. Hit all the right emotional notes. I think it'll stay with me for a while.
Interesting. He's a YouTuber and ex-opera singer. Wait, who is? Who's a bow with maybe a stone? A bow? Oh no, it used to be just a blue crystal. It was just like a blue gem. Like a gem on her, on that little section of her. Previously.
What a surprise! Seeing Miss Farina on the stage? This ticket was money well spent.
Yeah, I agree. Say what you want about her, but she's flawless when she's on stage.
That's Child's voice actor too. It's interesting how much they recycle people. definitely in the post-Archon cutscene. I haven't seen him confirmed by him on roll in this quest. Who? Wait, who? On who? I'm sorry. Oh, oh my god, I just realized I know this NPC voice. Oh. Which NPC? Oh, wait, really? The Inazuman NPC? Wait. He has a distinguishable voice? Now I'm curious. Because you know how they, during the, because once I leave here, I won't be able to talk to him again. That's why I'm here again. Marco Meatball? Marco Meatball. Oh, interesting.
Did anyone see where Miss Farina went? Oh, I want to get her autograph, but I can't find her anywhere.
That one? I don't know who that is, but it is him. Interesting. That's cool that you can point him out or pick him out. Since I don't mostly play, I only play the English when I'm streaming. I can't really pick out voices that well. Except he's an ex-opera singer turned voice act. Oh wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, back. Okay. Oh hey, my expeditions are back. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Before I forget.
Ad Astra. Sun Cleo. Sayu! Sai. Yay. Sai. Found him breaking down Genshin Impact soundtrack from his years of experience, and he got a few roles of play. Oh, neat! That is really neat! That they were like, they pull people from that are famous for things like that. Okay, that one is loud. Oh, sorry, that's loud. Okay, I gotta make note to turn that one down. Hold on. Turn down the volume, or turn down sad violent. Thank you. Sorry about that, Crayon. I didn't realize it was. Oh no! I think it is a little loud too now that I hear it again, but yeah, it is a little bit on the louder side. I'm sorry, Crayon. No. He's done several bit parts and character quests since 3.0. Was the conductor for that last Lantern Night. Oh, that's really cool. I did not know that. Yes, I was about to say. I'm sorry. That is really cool, though. Oh, may we please have a Honkai Star Rail lecture? I don't play the game. I wouldn't know what to say about that game, PogChamp. I'm sorry.
Ah, you're back. She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original medication. From experience, though, I'd say she still needs a few more days of rest.
How did the performance go? Was it a success? Did the audience like it?
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic! Also, you're not gonna believe what happened while Farina was on the stage. You'll probably be able to read all about it in the Steambird first thing tomorrow morning.
That's wonderful.
Oh,
I'm so sorry I failed to see it through to the end. I guess I was wrong to try and tough it out to begin with.
No, don't worry about it. Like they told me after announcing my name during the curtain call, everyone's work deserves recognition. Even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was very impressed by your performance. It's safe to say that you made your mark on this memorial show.
A little loud, definitely
one way or
like
another,
standing next to an
we
air
did it.
tour speaker for 8
I've
hours.
had bad
Ow,
luck
I'm
ever
sorry,
since I was
Sai.
born,
I didn't know it was
so
that
I
bad.
never expect things to go
I
smoothly in life.
I tried to adjust a lot of the sound.
I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note. That's all that matters.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we? Maybe if you didn't push yourself past your limits so much, your illness wouldn't be flaring up all the time.
You're sleepy?
Oh,
Then
don't
take a
you
nap.
start.
Naps are really
I don't
really
have
good.
the energy to argue with
If
you
you're
right
able to
now.
take 'em.
Aw, you two clearly care a lot about each other.
Your mic is quiet. My mic is quiet. Oh, sorry. I pulled it away
I
because
don't
I'm
know what you're
eating. I'm
talking
munching
about.
on almonds that I don't
You
want.
mean we never stop arguing
to
with each
hear.
other?
Face palm. Yes. There you go.
So,
Paimon?
any plans for the next step? After the
No, I'm
brilliant
not gonna do
performance you
almond
put on,
ASMR. Wait,
the
what?
reputation of your troupe is sure to spread through Fontaine like wildfire. You won't have to disband if you don't want to. You could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the Little Oceanid to the bigger theater troupes out there. That would do wonders for your financial situation.
No, we should still disband.
Yeah, it's what we all agreed to.
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
Hey, don't just walk off!
May we please know why you poisoned the croissants? I didn't poison the croissants. They came poisoned. I didn't do anything special with them. I just took them out of the container and baked them as is. There's some sort of preservative or something in there that reacted really badly to my I am allergic to a lot of stuff, unfortunately. So that was my bad for not reading the ingredients. Anyway, I don't even know half the ingredients. We read them again, and I'm like, I don't know what half the stuff is. So yeah, I can't eat a lot of stuff that they put in our food here in the US. Yay me.
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe. After watching Miss Farina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with musicals.
Yay.
You should do it. It suits you. I'd originally hoped to keep performing too, but I don't know if my health will allow me to.
A lot of food is poisonous in the US.
So now you finally got your priorities in order. I guess I'll hold off until you've properly recovered as well.
I think it is Kanjo, but that's just my my experiences from traveling and eating food from other countries, especially Italy, because they have higher standards what they consider food. And there is a reason why a lot of countries do not import food from the US. There's a very good reason why. Because they don't consider our food. Anyway, a lot of things is because, like, for example, the US is like the only country that washes their eggs. And usually they just sell them on the shelf and you buy them fresh from a farm, you know, kind of thing. US, no, we have to go through this process to wash the eggs and they store them in the fridge only. No. Anyway, there's a lot of little things you pick up from living a while and traveling, and eating food from other countries, especially. Well, poisoning food beyond exam. Sure, right? No, I think it's Europe in general. Poland has great food that I'm proud of. Oh, okay, that's cool. I have never been there. Like I said, I've only been to France and Italy. And France is when I was 11 years old, so I don't have any. I have very few memories of that because I remember eating the bread there and I thought it was amazing. I couldn't stop eating the fresh bread there. It's out of the world. I mean, it's just the baguettes or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It was that's all I would eat. That's like literally all I would eat. And then when I went to Italy, I ate everything that I could. It was so good. Everything was so fresh and everything was just. It never made me sick. Nothing made me sick there. Nothing. Pizza here in the US makes me sick. I can't eat pizza here. Any kind of pizza. Frozen pizza. Fast food pizza. Go to the Italian restaurant pizza. I think it's because of the tomatoes. They're very acidic here. But in Italy, they have like this like strict growing something or other. I have no idea what it is, but it was briefed to us, really briefed to us, like saying they have a really strict way of growing tomatoes. Um, and they're not as acidic or something, but they never made me sick. Tomatoes here make me so sick. So I don't know. There's just a lot of little things that are not good here. And if you're very sensitive to different things, I mean, a lot of people have built up a strong like system against the food here, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's sad that you have to do that. Like any food, like I ate pasta over there. I ate pizza in Italy, and nothing made me sick. I usually get really upset stomach and just like feel like throwing up, and I just get diarrhea, and yeah, I have a very bad reaction to everything here, so I have to be very careful with what I eat. But in Italy, I was like eating everything and anything that they gave us. They like set it in front of us, and I'm just like, okay, I'll eat it, and I never got sick. I was like, this is amazing. I'm like, this is great. I love it. I have eaten in Australia, and it's not as bad as here, but it's still, I guess it depends. They do call it mini USA for a reason. I don't know. Anyway, it's not as fresh, I don't think, and that's mainly probably because of where they are and anything. But I know that, and like for instance, Fido just got back from Japan, and he was talking about how fresh the food was there too. And I really want to go to Japan, and I want to eat that food. Ah, it's so amazing. Anyway, let me see. Lots of trips in these 17 years. Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, I've been to UK, France, Italy, Mexico, like South Mexico, not like the border of Mexico. I mean, I have been to the border too. Safety took me there, but his parents took us to Cabo. I've been to Canada. I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Hong Kong and Australia. So those are the countries I've visited in my life. And mostly because family is there. That's the only reason why I've been traveling when my family took my parents would visit somewhere because we had extended family there. We had extended family in Australia, in France, in UK. I think we just took as a side trip because it's like across the little channel there. Italy, Safdie's family, extended family lives there. His dad's side, like fifth cousins live there. It's a long, long way in the family line, but they still keep in contact somehow. And Australia, yeah, I have family in Australia, and I also have family in Vietnam. I know I say I'm Chinese American, but my family was actually from Vietnam, just of Chinese descent. So that's why I'm not actually from mainland China. At least not my parents' generation. I don't know about anything about my grandparents. So America population control through corn preservatives. I know, Crayon, exactly. Everything is corn syrup, corn this, corn. I am allergic to corn, by the way. My doctor found out I am allergic to corn. I can't have corn. I can't have wheat. I can't have potato. Those are the 3 things I need to avoid, unfortunately. And it's just because mostly the GMOs that really bother me. But I can have it. I had wheat in Italy just fine, no problems. Isn't that weird? The Italian place I get my pizza gets their sauce imported. Oh, nice, Crayon, nice. That makes it really well. Yeah, that probably makes it a lot better. We have a lot of elements saying, for example, on pasta, 100% Italian wheat. Is that the same as you? Wait, what? Ailments? What do you mean by ailments? Saying, for example, on pasta, 100% Italian wheat. Oh, you mean like the ingredients list? Oh, a lot of stuff apparently says like they would say that it's been imported from Italy, but I don't know why. Something still about it. Maybe it's our water or something that I boil it in. I don't know. But it still makes me sick. I've tried getting the quote-unquote imported stuff, and it still makes me sick. I can make rice pasta. Pasta made from rice starch and stuff. Food that doesn't try to kill you, impossible. In America, every day is a battle. I know, right, Concho? Panda Safdie is judging me again. No, he's jealous. He's jealous. He's not judging you. He's jealous of your ability to get imported tomato sauce. I heard that it's actually really hard to get a hold of that though too. So that because they rarely export tomatoes since it doesn't keep. I don't know. Didn't we read or hear about something like that, Safety? The tomatoes from Italy, yeah. There's something, I forgot what it was, but there's a reason for it. Why? There is no test. There's no test, yeah, what Safety said, there is no test. I don't do tests. Tests are awful. They cause anxiety and stress. I don't like tests. I've never liked tests.
What about you, Miss Farina? Any future plans?
Is this a test?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me. I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go until I finally acquiesce. You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
Sorry.
Aw.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is that this whole experience has shown me that perhaps I'm not as averse to a return to the stage as I'd previously imagined. Maybe Nervilette was right. Maybe Cleo is the right role for me.
The next time I go there and sit to eat, I'll take pictures. They use full and empty cans as decorate. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. Maybe they have special arrangements, but I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying I know that it's harder to get a hold of than say like I don't know, right? So there was something about Italy and exporting that special that I guess is the Roma tomato or something. The specific kind of tomato. Like they just don't. They do, but in very small quantities. Something like that. I really don't remember, and I just remember reading that or something. I'm not saying that you're mistaken or the company doesn't or accusing you of that. I just know that it's not as exported as other goods are or something. I forgot. Anyway.
I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I do have a desire to express myself. So, maybe the show will go on for me after all.
I just mean so you know the brand. Oh, okay. Maybe Caesar? Yes, that is his real name. I can ask him how he did it. Oh, that's really cool though. I mean, that name sounds like it's from the area, I guess. I don't know. There is a lot of, especially on the East Coast, there's a lot of Italian Americans, right? Or American, yeah. Like Safdie's family was originally from Pennsylvania. Like that's where his grandfather immigrated to. Was the Pennsylvania area, and then obviously there's the Italian Americans in Brooklyn, New York, so those are more famous. But yeah, East Coast I think was where a lot of them settled. I guess I don't know, something like that. I had really good pizza in New York too when we went to visit. It still made me sick, but it was tasty. But it made me sick. Hey yo, that's my neck of. Oh, okay. Yeah, his family. I mean, Safdie wasn't born yet when they moved away from there. He was born in Ohio, and then they moved out to California. So he lived most of it like from early childhood on in Southern California, but he was born originally in Ohio after his parents moved from Pennsylvania to there for a job. Can we have food pictures? If I can manage to get some food pictures and share Ohio memes coming in. Uh-oh, wait, what? You know about Ohio from there? Survived Ohio, what a legend. Ganjo. I've heard a lot of nightmares. I'm from Michigan, so I don't know if that's, I guess it's a little better. But yeah, Safdie and his sister were both born in Ohio, and then they moved out to California. So, I think he was 5, 6, something like that, right? California. 8. Oh, whoops, 8. Okay, 8. Trial by blood. Yeah, I know. Ohio's known for the 3M plant. The Ohio River Valley area. Yeah. So talking about surviving Ohio is pretty close to home. unfortunately, because the water is all bad over there because of the 3M plant that made, what's it called? Teflon. Yeah, they made Teflon, which is very, 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 very bad. Anyway, is his sister also a bear? No, his sister's not a bear. She's actually a theater person. She does roles on Broadway. Well, not Broadway, but you know, like similar, like on the stage. So she, unless she's a performing bear, I don't know. I have never asked her. I don't know. Ohio gozaimasu. Oh my god. I think there's a con. There's a convention called that or something in Ohio, isn't there? Isn't there a I forgot. There was something playing off of the state. Real life arena? Yeah, I guess so. I guess she is a real life arena. You must pin that comment. Oh, okay. I will pin it. There. Is that what you meant by Ohio memes, Luck? Oh boy. Oh boy. Otakon. Oh, is it Otakon? Okay. Oh, Safety says Otakon's in Maryland. He went there, didn't you? Yeah, he went there quite a while ago. I think 2000? Yeah. Give me a sec. Oh, no, you're fine. There's no need to draw lines in the sand. Just do whatever feels right to you.
Yeah. There was once a time when I was an actress in a masquerade, seeking only to hide the truth. But from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about real people and how they touch the lives of others around them.
OhioCon. Okay, yes, that is it.
Blossom and wither. See them refined on the page.
Ohio memes are mild.
Retold on the stage and remembered long into the future.
It's interesting that they
I'm
reached
sure
that far.
This is what captivated director O'Reilly as well.
Aww.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll discover what a fascinating place it is.
Next time, I'll invite you to join me.
Then it's a deal. If a vision is a gift from the gods...
She's like, next time I'll have you join me. And she's like, yeah, if you can pull me, sucker. Sorry. Sorry for anybody that felt that really bad and did not win their 50-50 like me. Anyway, OhioCon is a 3-day anime convention typically held during January in Columbus, Ohio, at the Hyatt Regency Columbus and the Greater Columbus Convention Center. OhioCon's name is derived from the similarity between Ohio, yes, and the convention's location in Ohio, yeah, which means good morning in Japan. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was OhioCon. Okay, that is actually... If they didn't have that, then I'd be like worried that someone was not in the... Yeah, anyway. All Japanese I learned through Ninja Turtles 3. Oh my gosh, Crayon. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Then I should do my best to honor it.
Wait, that's it? Oh, okay, cool. I finally finished it after all this time. What do I have to say?
It's ironic to think that in my whole time as a god, I could only ever dream of receiving this kind of power. And now that the gods have given me their blessing, it actually feels more like I'm finally able to take my fate in my own hands. Is that how humans feel about it as well?
You're also human, Furina. Sorry.
I'm just finishing packing up.
Oh.
As soon as I'm done, I've got an interview with the Steambird to get to.
He's playing
Thanks
Magic
to all your
too,
help,
so he's
this
kind of
show
half
was
paying
more
attention.
perfect than we ever could have hoped for. But most of all, I want to thank you for giving me the chance to finally say farewell to O'Reilly.
That's so sad.
I mean, of course I have some regrets, but...
There'll be plenty of opportunities in the future for us to tell the stories that we want on stage.
Well, that was quick.
Now that the buzz is worn off, I feel ready to pass out.
Poor guys. They must have worked overtime trying to get all the props going.
Thank you so much. I feel like I've rekindled the passion I had when I first joined the troupe. It might turn out to be too little, too late for me. But still, this has been the experience of a lifetime.
Aww.
It's ironic, and now that this...
Okay, so that's all they say, I guess, at the end. Oh, that was just considered one. Oh, no, it gave me all 4 of them. I got all my dailies done, Safty. Yay, but I think I turned it in on... Wait, no, I can turn it in on... I didn't turn them in yet, so... That's the one thing. I don't know if you get rep. Or do you get rep on them like you do on the... On these? I'm trying to remember. Do you get rep on when you do the book quests? Probably not. Should have just... Like, I have a rep turn-in group where all the new characters get rep.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Add extra applesauce. Because I almost have him at 10. Almost. He's almost there, see? And then now I have 3 and 2. I felt so sad knowing this is the last time we'll see Farina in a while. And I just stood there saying my... Look. I just stood there saying my last goodbye. No other character made me feel that way. Aww, that's so sweet. But at least you can carry her around with you. She's always gonna be in your party. A fluffy dress. I wish you didn't have this. I wish you could change your outfit. It's interesting how she still has the sash on, you know? Like, yeah, she has that sash. You mean to the white? Oh, no. What Fossilors was wearing inside the mechanic, the Oratrice, yeah, the Oratrice, sorry. That outfit. I really like that outfit. But I know that if you just do this, you change it back to the white with the tails. It's interesting how they changed that. Yeah, exactly. Saudi. Oh man. But yeah, I meant more that I was hoping that you could do the Luck you too, oh my gosh. But anyway, I think it's cutting close to the time. I didn't get a chance to explore, sorry, but yeah, things happen. I like to chat, I'm sorry. So yeah, let's see here. It would help if I play some music, because that's one thing I don't like about how Genshin intermittently quits playing music. So let's see here, who is playing what? Race is playing Overwatch 2. I don't know anything about Overwatch 2. Oh wow, where's... Oh, Break Muppet's now streaming. Kettle is playing not at Final Fantasy 9. Kuma's doing art. No one's playing Genshin anymore. I guess everybody stopped doing Genshin once they... It's pretty much what it has become once you do the story. It's like everybody stops playing, right? Now this is kind of contradicting each other. When its music does cut in, it's like, what? No, stop. I'll just go to the screen so it doesn't look at that. It's kind of boring. Even for A and Makoto, she was just a flying orb. Oh, Fossilors Farino is the only NPC that has different outfit in the story. That's true, that's true. Everybody else had a similar vibe and outfit. Yeah, that's true. blobfish VTuber. That's cute. Yeah, that's what they introduced themselves as. A blobfish.
地獄に落ちな baby.
Look. Oh man. I'm in an ad though, so hold on. It looks really cute. She looks like she has a really cute model, so maybe we'll go say hi to the Sappy Sakana. I'm just stuck in an ad right now, sorry. Yeah, she's blobfish VTuber. Kind of fitting for Fontaine fish, right? Still emotionally recovering from Big Gingy's sacrifice in Shrek 2. Wait, what? Yeah, it's a really cute avatar. And it's pink, so sounds fishy. That's true. Looks like actually she's a newer player. Cause she's running around with, I don't know if it's an alt account or if she's true, it's Amber and Ningguang and the Traveler. So looks like she's a newer Genshin player. So let's go say hi to maybe she can, we can, if she has, I don't know. People are there probably helping her. Anyway, let's go say hi to her. And thank you again for everybody for hanging out with us. And yeah, I think I shouted out everybody that streams in here. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, and I'll be back tomorrow. I don't really know if I'm gonna play more Genshin. Maybe I need to explore more. I really do. So I'll probably be running around or even hanging out with people. I don't know if you want to join my world and run around with me and explore. That's fine. I think or do some side quests because I'm really behind on anything Fontaine. So more world bosses? Oh gosh, no more world bosses. That's not my cup of tea. I don't like fighting the hard stuff. Don't get poisoned. Okay, thank you, Kanjo. I will try my best not to get poisoned. I'll miss you. Oh, well, I'll miss you too, PogChamp. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope everything works out, and you're getting better from COVID. Shame I'm not US. Wait, you're not in US? Why is it a shame? I think that's a good thing. Anyway, I'm biased though. Anyway, let's go say hi to the Sappy Sakana, and if you want to use raid messages, the top one there is for subs, the bottom one is for anybody else that doesn't obviously can't.
Crazy! Yay! I am crazy!
Yes, you are, look, no. But yeah, if you want to use a raid message for the raid, that appreciate. If not, you can just type whatever or not type anything at all. It's up to you. But yeah, let's go say hi to the Sappy Sakana. And thank you again, everybody. And I'll be back tomorrow again with probably more Genshin. So take care. Good night. Bye-bye.
Meow 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 meow.